Whoa!
What's up, guys?
Oh, what up, yo?
We
See
are-
those bats?
Yeah, we are here with the holiday special. Thanks for tuning in. We got a bunch of people in here for this one. Sorry, it's been a little while since we last recorded, but we wanted to make it live. We wanted to make it special. And, of course, sitting across from me, I have the spookiest man ever.
Spooky.
Mr. Marky Mark is here with me as well.
I'm a shitty skeleton fat guy.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you, everyone that's liked and hosted and shared the podcast already. We definitely appreciate it. So,
Yep, we got all the chat up on the big screen here, so we'll be able to chat with you guys a lot better than
oh man,
previous times.
okay. So
What's up? What's up? What's up?
we're good. I've just got like a very,
What's up?
I've got a very precarious situation over here. so-
You need something, I'll get it for you. Don't sneeze, whatever you do.
Yeah, seriously.
Sexy Waldo, folks. That's why you all tuned in.
I do have pumpkin seeds for you as well. Mark.
Sexy fucking Waldo. He's here. Oh, you
So-
got me pumpkin seeds?
I was Matty Ice finna make me act up. Ooh. Thanks,
Yeah.
Colin. So I didn't want to initially do the Waldo costume because I thought people were gonna just call me Fat Waldo, but instead I just flipped it and called myself Sexy Waldo, and it's stuck because of Mark. So
Sarah,
thanks, Mark.
yeah, Sarah threw some face paint on me because I didn't have a costume.
That is a Sexy Waldo outfit. Thanks, bud.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you, Ashura Kitsu. I'm pretty sure. Is that David? Is that Dave? I feel like I remember your PlayStation tag with that name. I can't remember, though. That seems like Dave, though.
Thanks, Sarah, for the pumpkin seeds. Or Matt stole them,
Yeah,
apparently.
I stole them, Sarah, so you ain't getting shit. Oh, man. Where's the outline? Okay. Oh, no. Okay. I got to fix that real quick.
What is up?
Oh, God, Jesus.
Dude, you better take it easy.
Okay.
Our setup's kind of, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Stay tuned. We're getting the show going
Nice.
soon here, guys.
Yeah.
What do you do?
So we need alert
Just got to tweak some stuff here.
all the way to the top.
Live action.
All the way to the
I
tippy.
wore my Ric Flair shirt in case Rick shows up tonight. Yep. Rick, Mr. Perfect, live as fuck.
Ah. Go up. Oh my God, this is so fucking hard. Oh yeah.
Andrew, I am a fat, blown out skeleton guy. Just threw it on real quick, dog.
Oh yeah.
That's why it's featuring Sexy Waldo. That people come for Sexy Waldo. I'm here though.
Okay. Bam. Bam. Oh my God. I'm trying to fix it,
It's
folks.
too crunched.
Eh.
Good enough.
Okay. This is tough to do on a TV. Okay.
You're like a weather lady.
Holy shit, that was tough. Okay, are you ready?
They don't see all those green lines, right?
No, that's on our end. You know what we need? Give me 1 sec. Entertain the masses for a sec. And then we'll
Holy
start
shit.
rolling
We
with
got to
it.
get this show
I
on
need
the
a
road.
fucking SD card, bro.
Oh, we do need that. Oh, man. Mark. I said, what am I? And the yo. What up, Andy? Andy Harrington in the house. My man. Cade, what's up? Loving that Sexy Waldo action. This is like the scene in Wayne's World when Wayne leaves and Garth is just stuck staring into the camera. That's what this is like right now. Yep. Andrew says, well, 11:30. Told you. That's our 10:30-ish, he says.
It's not even 11. Dude, I get out of work. I get home at like 10. You know how hard it is to set up a fucking stream? I just made this little Halloween overlay tonight. Mark, tell a dad joke while waiting. What's a good dad joke? I'm trying to think of like a Laffy Taffy one.
I got nothing. Sorry, guys. Comedy's dead right now for me.
All right, that's okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you everyone for tuning in again. We're about to start rolling here real quick.
I'll let you down with that. Should have had one on cue.
Wow, yeah, you really screwed the pooch on that one, man.
Sorry.
Okay, you ready? Are
Yeah.
you doing the opening?
Yeah, dog. Should I
Okay.
do a voice?
I don't care what you... Should
I
Mark
did
do a voice?
I did a voice last time.
Did you? Oh, yeah, you did
Yeah.
Craig. Oh, wait, no,
Craig-
that was just
Craig-
some random guy.
Yeah.
That was some random guy. All right, you ready?
Welcome. Welcome
Do it.
to episode 5. I
It's
don't know. I
fine.
turned into Arnold. Welcome to episode 5.
Spice up the stream and show us some boobies, Matty Ice.
Oh, get it. Sexy Waldo. We want to see it. Da-na-na-na-na. Oh, damn it.
Okay,
All right.
you ready?
Eric says don't fuck up because he's the one who has to edit all this shit.
Are you ready, Marky Mark?
Welcome. Yeah, fuck it.
All right. 3.
Episode
A
5.
3. A 2.
Dracula.
A 1.
Welcome to episode 4, season 5 of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast, the Halloween special.
Ooh. That
Ghoulie Goblins.
was a pretty good open, Mark.
Thank you.
The Count Chocula was
Oh.
great with you. I mean, Count Dracula.
Count Chocula. Yeah. Oh, man. So, yeah, guys, what's up? Welcome to the show. It's our special Halloween edition of the show, and it is something we've never done before, actually. Last year, we were actually off during Halloween, so this is a special moment for us, and I'm glad all you guys watching right now live, because this is a live show.
It is live as fuck.
Yep. I'm glad all of you guys are here to enjoy it with us.
Yes. And it is it's going to be an interesting one because I'm like all out of sorts right now trying to figure out. Oh, man.
Yeah.
We haven't done a live show in a while. We don't do enough of them. So.
You're good, man. Just start drinking those fizzy things.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
man.
Matt drinks seltzers now, by the way.
I can't wait to talk about it because
Yeah.
I've got a great story tonight about some seltzer incidents. So, Dave, it's just us here. What the F? Anyway, why don't we get right into what we've been playing, Mark?
Yeah, dog.
And per Halloween, we've been playing a lot of spooky stuff, kind of.
Spooky games.
So I've been so we've got the Fortnitemares event going on right now, which is a pretty solid event, I'd say. It's got that. So basically, why don't you tell us about it, Mark? You're the Fortnite, of course. It's your Fortnite bit of the week.
Yeah.
Your Fortnite
Every
update.
week you get that
Yeah.
Fortnite. So
Mark's
here,
update of the week for Fortnite.
this week on Fortnite, we're just going to go right into it. Okay, so Fortnitemares, Halloween special, and it's really fun. Everything's all spooky and stuff now. And yeah, pretty much you play Fortnite. When you die, you come back as a shadow guy, or it's just like
It's
a
like
ghost.
a ghost.
It's like a demon you come
got
back
a
as.
Pac-Man ghost icon for
Yeah.
it as well.
Yep. So when you die, this little thing shoots up into the air, and then boom, you come out and you come down as the shadow ghost guy, and so you get another chance to kill these dudes, like avenge yourself and everything. And what's crazy is like you have barely any health, and you're scratching and clawing at them. You can do a bunch of cool abilities, but there's like a special challenge, like you can get a what's it, battle royale, like
A victory royale or whatever.
yeah, but whatever. It's like the Shadow Royale or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the special one because you can actually win the game still as like one of these ghosts.
The shadow guys, the shadow men. And we
Yeah.
almost did on our trios game with Dylan. We
Yeah.
almost got that shadow man dub.
Yeah, so it's cool. Like I love it. They add all kind of new skins and stuff. But I mean, like, what's cool is there usually like a couple games would do like a special Halloween thing. A few years back, like Overwatch, when they did that, it was awesome. But like, there's so many games that does tons of different Halloween things now. Like you got your Animal Crossing that does it. You got Fortnite. I saw Apex Legends has a special Halloween event.
They've got I didn't know that. I didn't know that
Yeah.
Apex Legends had a Halloween
Yeah, and
event as
then
well.
you said Warzone you were playing has one. So yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, actually Warzone kind of has the same thing that Fortnite added. So they've got two modes. They've got a trick or trios. So it's like a three person squad kind of style game. I haven't played much of that one because Colin and I we were doing duos the night that this event came out. And then they have Zombie Royale, which is similar to the Fortnite one, except when you come back when you go as a zombie, when you get killed, you come back and it's just like Fortnite where you kind of parachute in, except you don't parachute. You just drop to the ground.
Nice.
But when you kill people, if you pick up 2 vials, you can revive yourself and come back as a human.
Oh, snap. That's kind of cool.
So you can, instead of just like always being a zombie, you can come back. So there's like games where people are killing the guy. He comes back as a zombie, swipes him, and then he comes back right away as a human. So I was seeing like these crazy 100-kill games from all these squads that were playing it.
Yeah, so you can keep doing it.
Yeah, and it's
Holy
just
crap.
It's fucking chaos.
It seems like that would last forever.
Some streamers I was watching play it said that it's some of the most intense games that they've ever dealt with. Because when it gets down to the final circle, there's still like 30 people left somehow. Like 20 of them are zombies, and then the rest are humans. The only catch is you can't win as a zombie in that game. You have to be a human.
Oh, okay.
So I think if it's like all zombies at the end, it's a draw.
Right. I think that's how they can make it not last forever.
One thing that they did add that holy shit, it scared the hell out of me, actually.
Yeah.
So I didn't play the regular Zombie Royale. I just went right into the Battle Royale that they have. And when you open up chests, there's certain things that can happen. Like certain areas of the map have little nightmarish things that happen. Most of it is you're playing it at night, like the Battle Royale is set at night. So there's spooky sounds that you hear. But when you open a chest, occasionally, maybe if you're lucky like me, the first chest you open just pops up this fucking jump scare.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was on stream too.
Oh,
it
God.
scared the shit out of me.
Dude,
just
fuck that.
Something popped up on this. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it scared the hell out of me, dude.
Fuck. When you play Mortal Kombat 11, you go to the crypt and there's things that jump out. I can't handle it. I can't handle jump scares anymore. It's too bad I'm my old heart. Well, my old ticket can't handle it anymore.
Yeah, I can't. I've never really been able to do the like horror games and stuff like that.
Chris Lore, what up, man? Yeah, he corrected me. It's Nightmare Royale. That's when one of the shadow dudes win in Fortnite. Also, Eric said I look like a silent film sad clown, which I looked at the chat and gave him a sad face.
Yeah, the red beard does work out very well for you in this scenario.
I dyed it just for the show.
It is across all platforms and systems as well. Like all the different modes for Fortnite and Warzone got the update, as long as you obviously updated your game. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. So I was playing a little bit of that. What?
Just something Chris said.
Oh yeah, chat is popping off.
Yeah,
right
Chris.
now.
Chris is right. Okay, can I just go into that real quick? Because we've been playing Fortnite. So
Yeah, why not?
this will be the last Fortnite thing I say. So like last night we were playing Fortnite, and Matt joined. I was playing with Chris, and like he had his like girlfriend was in there, and then this random dude from New Jersey was in there, who by the way is like 21, and sounds like half the age of you.
That guy was 21.
Yeah, he sounded like he was like 12.
Really?
Yeah, but
that guy was 21.
I'm like, man, Matt Mays is 22. He sounds so more mature than this guy. And yeah, so didn't mean to shit all over that guy, but fuck him. He called he called me Marky Moo.
Marky Moo.
He kept calling me Marky Moo, and I'm like, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that kind of rolls off the tongue, Marky Moo.
Yeah, maybe we'll change it to the Matty Ice and Marky Moo podcast.
Maybe that. Marky Moo.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so this other kid joined, and this kid was 11, and he was loud as fuck. Your normal thing. I mean, I'm playing Fortnite. We're playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
You gotta expect that.
That's just what they do.
So yeah, but then he freaking people started getting off. It was you already left.
Yeah.
And so this kid stayed on, and he started talking to Chris, and Chris's girlfriend. And the next thing you know, he's like, "Yo, man, I'm gonna hang out at my friend's house this weekend, and we're getting that WEED."
Oh my god! And this kid's 11.
Yeah, and I'm like, "No, man, what are you doing?" No, I was like, "Your brain hasn't even grown yet." So I was explaining to him how like smoking pot and your brain hasn't developed yet, and I'm like, "Yeah, fuck this."
Yeah.
Where are your parents at? It's like freaking 1 a.m.
Yeah, right. Well, he's smoking weed. He's smoking the reefer, the marijuana cigarettes. So.
Fortnite kids, they're hard as fuck these days.
All is gone. Yeah, it really helps them start building and stuff like that. Cody in the chat, Marky Moo, sounds like someone knows you played a Minotaur.
Oh shit,
Back
Cody.
to the D&D days.
What up, Cody? I haven't seen you in forever, man. It's good to see you here.
So, done with the Fortnite. I have played a couple other games, though. So, I'm almost done. Mafia, the original Mafia, got a...
Oh shit, you played that?
Yeah, it got a remaster on PS4, probably Xbox One as well.
Yeah, it did.
Never played a Mafia game before this. I played a little bit of Mafia 3, but didn't really get
I haven't
into
played
it.
one either, and this perked my interest.
So it's set in 1930s, right when Prohibition is in its like big time, like right when all the gangsters are. That's like the bootlegging industry is huge, and the time frame it's set for is super cool. You start out as a cab driver, and some shit goes down, and you gotta take these guys like that are about to get taken out, and you gotta like save their ass and drive them to their part of the turf.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where everything spirals out for your guy. He's just some low, like kind of poor ass cab driver, and then stuff just starts working out for him, kind of.
Yeah.
So I've played, I'm gonna say, almost 3/4 of this game already. It's really cool, actually. I was really surprised with it. So the missions they do, it's kind of like a Grand Theft Auto style game.
That's what I always figured.
But I haven't done any like free roaming or anything like that. I've just done the missions because they flow together really well. It's a very story-oriented game instead of just like, okay, we'll drive across town to this mission. You don't really do that. Once you're done with a mission, it kind of puts you right back into another one. Okay. And you may have to drive to go do that. But I haven't really seen any like free roam stuff yet. There's an option in the main menu that you can do free roam if you want to just, fuck around. The story structure for the game's really cool. The way they spin the kind of depression and the prohibition stuff's awesome. The driving is probably one of the most realistic things in this game.
Okay.
Because all the cars handle like ass. It is. There's this racing part.
1920s cars.
Oh my God. There's a racing part that's so fucking hard.
Top speed, 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, you're like rolling with one of those old. Thanks for the liking the stream, Cade. One of those old school. I don't even know what you call them. They're like the fucking really like cylinder looking race cars.
Oh, okay.
Doing like 120 in it. And it's like the tires are about to fucking spin off the thing. There's no reason that thing.
This sounds like a really fun game, though.
It's really great. Only gripe with it.
Oh.
Once you get later in it, you don't do a lot of gunfight. Like there is a lot of gunfighting, but not to the point where it's like a ridiculous amount until you get to one certain mission. And it's like, it's kind of bad. The gunfighting in this game is not the greatest. The reticle size that they give you, it is intentionally huge to make you inaccurate because all these guns are super inaccurate. The main guns you get are like a revolver, a Colt 1911, shotgun, and a Tommy gun. Tommy gun is absolutely worthless. It feels like you're shooting people with a fucking BB gun. You'll shoot a guy like 15 times and not kill him. If you hit him in the head, boom, you're good.
Weird.
But the pistols are...
It's supposed to be like the main gangster weapon.
And you get it a lot. Like, you get a lot of ammo for it, but it doesn't seem worth it because it's such short range.
Oh, wow.
And it does such little damage. But other than that, the game's really cool. The people around you are really cool. The way that they do the storytelling is great. So I played a lot of that. And then Jason got me on a Hades kick. I don't know if any of you have played Hades yet. I streamed a little bit of it. I won't talk too much about it, even though I could talk about it for an hour or two. Basically what it is it's a roguelike set in like the Greek mythology kind of background.
Yeah.
My favorite part of this game...
It's a roguelike?
It is a roguelike. But here's the thing with it. They do like not everything resets. You build up certain things, like you can max up your health more and stuff like that. So you're not always just starting from zero.
Okay, I like that.
And each room you go through gives you a certain ability. So once you clear a room, you'll get like something that'll boost your health up, or you'll get boons from the different gods. Like you can get a boon from Athena that gives you more critical damage and stuff like that. So each room you go through gives you extra stuff. At the end of the area, you fight a boss, the boss for each area. The thing that they do really well with this, and it's the problem with every roguelike, is that the stories never really make sense. Like, why are you continually going through this ever-changing
Right.
game? Like, why are you respawning when
Does
you
this
die?
one do a better job of
This
it?
one knocks every single one of them out of the park because
Nice.
of the way that they do the story. And even when you beat the game,
Yeah.
because you're going to want to keep playing, the way that they do that is even better than you could imagine. So you're in the underworld, Hades' underworld, and he's got the only way out is through Hades' like ever-changing underworld or whatever you want to call it. There's a name for it. But it's always changing, so you can't draw a map of it, stuff like that. It's all in the lore
That sounds
of
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to check out. It's only for Switch though, right?
I think it's only for Switch, might be on PC.
Okay.
The last thing I'll say about it is you can really build a cool relationship with all the different gods. And the best part, I think, is there's 6 different weapons that you can play with, and I have had fun with every single one. It's not like you're stuck with one that's
Yeah.
really cool and you're like, no, every weapon in there has a cool thing that you can do with it that makes it fun to play with. So if you have not checked out Hades on the Switch, I definitely recommend it. It's $25, and I've played it for almost probably 30 or 40 hours already. And
It's probably going to come to Xbox, PS4. Got to get them trophies and achievements.
yeah, I can definitely see that coming
Yeah.
to another platform, and I'd probably play it on another platform.
Nice.
So, but yeah, that's what I've been playing. Mark, have you been playing?
Yeah,
oh,
so-
you have been playing one more game.
I became obsessed with the game this week, and it kind of blew me away because I was one. And you ever get one of those modes where like, yeah, I have a catalog with like 900 plus games I can pick from, and there's all these games I haven't played and they've been on my backlog forever.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I just want to play a new game. It's Hades multiplayer.
No, Hades is not multiplayer. It
Chris,
is
it's not
it
multiplayer.
is a completely single player experience, but it is damn worth it.
So yeah, there's this game I just saw on the store, and it's been on there. It's been on Switch for like a month, I guess, and then now it's on Xbox One. It's not on Game Pass. It's $20. You got to buy it.
Oh, so
and I
you bought this game.
Oh, I straight up bought this thing.
Man, you bought this game? Wow. That's I guess
It's called Nexomon Extinction.
I'm not surprised though.
Nexomon Extinction, and it is 100% a Kmart ripoff of frickin' Pokemon. Yeah.
From the I've seen like some of the art from the I've seen some of the art from like the playthroughs you've done for it, the couple streams you've done.
Yeah.
I will say it's pretty fucking creative what they've done with the Nexomon.
Yeah, so it's really fun. Jessica, Rex, thank you.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Matt's girlfriend or fiance,
My fiance
Sarah,
did the makeup.
she did it.
She did it very quickly.
We had to do it in like 5 minutes, real quick. So she kicked ass. I had to compete with Sexy Waldo. Sexy Waldo still wins though, but here I am.
She did a damn good job on him.
But yeah, as far as Nexomon goes, if you guys like Pokemon, you got to give it a shot. You have to at least check it out. Because if you played Sword, or if you're playing the Sword and Shield DLC, a lot of people are disappointed with it and everything. But you gotta check out the Nexomon. I'm telling you, just the way that the story is. The story is. I'm saying this right now. Nexomon's story has a better story than any Pokemon game ever made.
That's crazy.
Yep, I said it. I mean,
You're saying it's got
a lot of Pokemon games. The story, you don't really play Pokemon for the story kind of thing. I mean, Black and White had a really kick-ass story, and Sword and Shield wasn't that bad either. But dude, straight up, Nexomon's story kicks ass.
That's
and
awesome.
I'm only like 20 hours into it, and there's so much more to go.
That's
Stop
crazy.
looking at chat. Pay attention
No,
to me.
I'm
talking
sorry.
to you about
I'm looking-
Nexomon.
I forgot. I don't know where my phone is. I was gonna text back in chat, but whatever.
Oh, okay.
Nexomon, greatest game of all time, and it's actually on
Greatest game of all time.
the contender for Mark's Game of the Year.
It really
list,
is
I
too.
think.
The way you catch them is so cool. It's like a little, quick time events are usually lame in games.
Yeah.
This one's actually really cool. You it's like a little dial. And you have to press them all in that thing just for you to throw the trap at the Nexomon.
Okay,
So, yeah.
that does sound.
Your shit-eating grin on your face as I talk about Nexomon. He thinks this game sucks.
I
can
don't
tell
think it sucks. I think it
even when I
looks
talk
pretty
about it in
cool.
our group chat, he's like, fucking Nexomon. He's like, you paid money for this? You guys heard that, right? You paid money for this? Have you played Nexomon Extinction?
You know what? I have not played Nexomon Extinction. It is next on my list for games I
It
want
better
to play,
be.
though.
You better fucking buy it.
And
I'll give you $20 to play Nexomon Extinction.
Andy would like to know, do you trade with other players to collect them all?
No.
There's no trading in this game. Is
No.
there any multiplayer?
You
in
can.
this
There's
game?
NPCs you can trade with though. So I mean that's kind of neat.
Is there? So you can't do it. Can you do any multiplayer at all? Like,
no.
So you can't battle all the other Nexomon in the world.
No. I mean like yeah. You. I mean you. Yeah.
Hey, it's $20.
I mean it's a single player game.
Yeah, it's Nexomon. What do you guys?
But I will tell you this: you don't have to go through a bunch of bullshit. You can actually catch them all. And there's like 380 Nexomon, and that's an achievement to actually get them all. And like man, I'm determined.
Has anyone gotten that achievement yet? Are there
I think there's like 2%. No, maybe
like 0.2% or 2%?
something. I think it might be 0.2.
Hey,
And I want to
feel
be
like
0.3.
you gotta. I feel like you gotta go for it there.
Dude, I'm really liking it so far. But yeah, oh, and also it's like the guy that rolls with you, your sidekick. He is so witty, and there's a lot of humor involved in the game.
I like it.
Colin, Nexomon sucks. That's probably why you're all laughing at it. You and Colin probably making fun of Nexomon. Come on, Colin. I know Colin's a mega Pokemon fan, but dude,
That's some base level Nexomon bullshit right there.
all right, laugh it up.
Yeah. So, no, I was wondering, do we still collect Pokemon cards today? Yes, I buy Sarah all the new Pokemon tins that come out and stuff like that. So we're not super into it, but we do like opening them because it's like gambling, and I have a gambling problem. So.
I don't collect them anymore, but I growing up, man, I fucking lost my life collecting those.
And
things.
I've almost gotten Mark to buy them a few times as well. So why don't we get into the little
more
bit
Nexomon.
of news that is not related to Nexomon in any way, shape, or form that
Okay.
we have for this week. I almost hit record. Just today, hot off the press, Cyberpunk 2077, which had a November slated date, has been delayed yet again until December 10th.
I think I jinxed this because I like made a joke to Jonathan. I was like, "Oh, dude, did you hear? Did you hear? Nexomon got it." I was gonna say Nexomon. It's just on my mind.
Yeah, Mark can't stop thinking about Nexomon. So
Yeah. Did you hear Cyberpunk got delayed again? And he's like, "What? Don't fucking say that." I'm like, "I'm just kidding." And then
and now it actually got delayed. And that's not the first one. I think Halo unfortunately got another delay. They haven't been able to release a definite launch date for it just because of COVID and all this shit going on right now. So it sucks. I was really actually looking forward to that being a almost launch title. Not Halo. I was looking forward to Cyberpunk being a launch title for the consoles. Because it was only, what was it, November 15th?
It was a week
or
after.
something? Yeah. So it would have been right if you got your console, would have been good. But, you know, that's just how it goes. At least they're not releasing a broken product. I know they're probably just going through testing and stuff for it.
I read the little letter, and it's mainly delayed because of manufacturing reasons for all the new systems coming out and having to make copies for those systems. So it's a big physical copy thing, I guess.
And you got to think they're trying to get this on PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series S, Xbox Series S, because there's technically two separate copies with that. One's going to run at a different frame rate, different power. And then they got the PC port as well. So they got a lot going on with that game. So I can understand the delay there. It's a shame. We'll get there one day. Hopefully it's as hype as we all think it's going to be.
Dude, it really better be like nonstop mega freaking awesome game after all these delays.
Here's the problem. Yeah, they've got such a hype level to live up to because it's been delayed so many times now. Is this the fourth delay?
I think so.
Because it was going to release sometime earlier this year, right? It was back in like March or June or something.
Yep.
It was early this year.
Yeah.
So with all those delays, that really can do some damage on a game's launch. So hopefully, I have faith in Project CD Red. I'm sure they'll release a good product. It doesn't. They don't seem like a team that's gonna release anything broken. So that was. Let's see. So we got that. Destruction Derby All Stars, which was a launch title slated for the PlayStation 5, was also delayed until February, unfortunately. However, this game was originally $60.
Okay.
It is now free for PlayStation Plus members in February. So
That's dope.
that's kind of, they're
It's
bummed.
almost like Game Pass.
They're bummed about.
Day one.
Yeah, they're a little bummed about releasing it late, but
That's a cool way that they gave back to the fans then.
yeah,
shitty
I think it's a good idea. And with that being with that being a PlayStation exclusive, it's definitely one that would be good to push their PlayStation Plus. And that's kind of what it seems like these consoles are trying to do this generation, is push their services. Like, I have a feeling PlayStation's going to come a little harder with PlayStation Plus this time around, with all the games that they're releasing day one for that.
Yeah.
And then Xbox is just going to the fucking fences.
They're
going
all
for the
in.
fences.
They're all in on Game Pass.
Game Pass. So
Yeah.
especially with all the Bethesda talk on there, or with Bethesda being on there and possibly being exclusive to PC and Xbox, which is going to be crazy. But
Yeah, when if that happens, all the Sony people will be like, "Psh, that game sucks. That
I
game's
mean,
terrible."
if you think so,
They'll treat
here's
it like Fallout 76.
think about it like this: if PlayStation were to buy Bethesda, without question, everybody would automatically assume those are going to be PlayStation exclusive games.
Oh, for sure.
So there's no
They don't
reason,
share. They
Yeah.
don't share in Sony.
There's no reason for Xbox to give they bought that company. That is theirs, and those are amazing exclusives to have on your platform.
More people buy PlayStations though, so they're going to share it. Obviously, they want to sell more software.
They might, yeah. I mean, you got to think they can get all those sales from PlayStation while also offering it for free on Xbox, and that's a huge selling point right there. Like,
Yeah.
why would I want to pay $70 for this thing on PlayStation when I could get it on the Series X for free?
Exactly. Yeah.
So definitely, if they do
I think
push
that's
that,
their whole game plan.
yeah, if they push that to
Yeah.
PS5, which I could see them doing, it's a great idea. So
Yeah.
uh,
I think Phil Spencer pretty much said that. I mean, yeah, there's a chance that they could be exclusive, but he definitely doesn't want gamers. He wants gamers on every console to be able to have the chance to game. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see if whenever Bethesda gets to releasing another game. So we have a ton of store stories this week.
oh my God, buckle in, folks.
We have so many this week. So
oh shit, I gotta get in the store story mood.
Mark's got about 15. I got like one or two. So why don't we
I got some spooky ones too
for
for the Halloween edition.
Let's get right into the store stories.
Not very spooky music.
No, not at all. We don't have any spooky music for the show. We ran out of time. All right, Mark.
All right.
Why don't you start us with that classic store story that you want to talk about?
So I got a spooky store story here, and it's Rise of the
I thought you were doing
Rise from Your
Rise
Grave.
from Your Graves. Thank you for the subscription, Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew. But yeah, it's Rise from the worst anti-masker of all time.
I'm really curious because you sent me a text of this. I have no idea the background behind this one. So
Well-
we're all hearing this one for the first time, folks.
Gang, strap in. Here's the tale. So, once upon a time, in the city of Bay City, known as
City of Bay.
yeah, working
City.
at the One Up Games. So yeah, I had a customer come in, and we have to enforce wearing a mask because
Yes.
we're not like a shitty gas station by my house where they're just like, I don't really care if you wear it, and they got their chin diaper on,
Yeah.
and it's just like, I'm like, why do you have that around your neck, looking
Just
like a
take
fool?
it off.
Just
Yeah. Just take it off.
You clearly aren't enforcing shit. You don't care. Just stop looking like a douchebag.
Stop
with the
trying to
fucking
get just
mask
stop trying.
slapped around. It's like, oh well, it does hide your three chins, so you do have a point wearing it. So, okay, but no, we got this lady that comes in, and it's always like when you have to ask them if they like when you see them without the mask, you're like, fuck, all right, are they gonna be chill and be dicks. Usually it's like, oh, yeah. And I'm really nice about it, by the way. I'm super nice. Like, I have masks right there behind the counter. And if someone doesn't have one, I'm like, back in the day, we used to charge them like 50 cents for the mask. I don't even do that anymore. I just buy a fuckload of them. We buy a bunch. If I'm like, hey, man, I got a mask right here for you. Here you go, bro.
Yeah.
You know, here's your free mask. You can shop my store. Yeah.
Yeah, because that was like the biggest thing when it started. It was like, I'm not paying.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for a fucking mask.
Right, yeah. And so we just give them away for free. It's easy as that. Easy peasy lemons fucking squeezy. But no, I said, lady shows up, she starts walking, and I say, excuse me, ma'am, do you have a mask you can put on? And she goes, no, I don't, because it's unconstitutional, and it's not right, it's against my rights, and also, I have a health condition or something like that. She literally said in something like that at the end.
Do you now?
I'm like,
that's great.
Fuck. All right. Well, I said, and then I followed it up with, well, okay, that's fine. But just for your safety, I just want you to know that we offer curbside pickup and everything. So if you have any issues with your house and everything, we do offer curbside pickup if you need it. And then she says, immediately responds to that with, that, you're discriminating against me then by saying that. And I'm just like,
am I?
I'm just big wide-eyed. I'm like, oh, fuck. Watch out for this one.
Kind of sounds like I was just offering you a service.
Watch out for this one. She's
Yikes.
fucking nuts. So, yeah, then we just pumped the brakes, and we're like, all right, we don't respond. We just give her the bare minimum service we can. And then she went off. She kept going. I'm like, all right, I've already acknowledged that you're a crazy anti-masker, and we're going to keep rolling with this. And she looks up at a display box we have of a PS4.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
She's like, so where are them PS4? How much is that? How much is that? I'm like, that's just actually like a special collector's edition box of a PS4. We actually are sold out of PS4s right now. Because, they're kind of hard to find.
Yeah,
you can't get them in a lot of stores. No. PS4s are hard to find these days. They've been that way for a while. And then she just went off about it, man. She straight up told me, like, she's like, well, that is illegal. That is illegal to have a store that doesn't have PS4s in stock. If you're a game store, you need to have PS4s in stock. That's illegal, just so you know. Another law that you should know about. And I'm like,
is that unconstitutional as well?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it, man. I was just like, holy fuck. So that's what happens when you ask somebody if they can put a mask on. They just go fucking ape shit crazy. And here's what happens. End result. She's like, so do you have PS3s then? I'm like, yeah, I got one right there. This lady ends up, after being a crazy-ass anti-masker, fucking white trash piece of shit, she ends up buying a PS3, gets 8 games for it, and buys 2 extra controllers.
Damn. So she was ready to drop some cash.
She balled out, man. She still balled out. And I just did, no special service or nothing.
Yeah. Wow.
I was like, okay.
That's wild, dude.
So, yeah.
I can't believe that.
So, yeah, she's a complete cunt when it came to being in the store and anti-masking and all that shit. But she still spent money.
Hey, at least you got the sale, right?
But, yeah, that's what's weird about it, because it's like, oh, you're awful. But that's how you got to deal with it, man. You got to put up with it a little bit because, you can still make a baller-ass sale. Fucking biatch.
God. Chris in the chat. Back in the day, quoting you, it's been less than a year. Rona taking its toll on Marky Moo. Dave on YouTube. Sorry we missed what you were saying. Yes, there are multiple chats. We are streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. I just don't have the chat rolling on the page just because some people don't like it because there's a lot of bullshit. Like, not a lot of bullshit. It's just a lot of stuff on, like, above me. So
instead, now he has bats in a tree.
Yeah, we have bats that fly kind of like.
You see these little zombie guys right here? You see this one right here?
That's scared to add. That actually.
Yeah, that scared the fuck out of me. So I'm just like leaning back, and that was the first thing I noticed. And I'm like, oh fuck, dude, you got a mouse in your house or something? But yeah.
So you're talking about some crazy people. So I had I've talked about this story before, actually. Not this story. I've talked about this person before, and they decided to come back to my
Fine
establishment, even though they told me that they would never come back.
Funny how that works.
So back in season something, episode something, I talked about a gal that was rushing me during a trade, and then I very politely told her to, I don't remember.
Go fuck herself.
No, she was like, I'm never planning on coming back. And I'm like, well, I hope you change your mind. We really would like to have your business again. And she's like, I just like kind of stumped her there. And she's like, well, I'm not coming back. So she came back and decided to yell at one of my associates because we did not have a TV. So she wanted a TV for, we had a 32-inch TV for like $89.95 or so. And we were going to cut her a deal. We were going to cut her a decent deal on that TV. It's a pretty good deal for a 32-inch TV already because it was a smart TV, but she wanted a better deal. She told my associate, no, you need to get me a TV for $50. I know you've got one in the back. He's like, no, we don't have one in the back for $50. We can do that one that we gave you a deal on, though. We can do that for the deal that we were giving. And she's like, no, absolutely not. $50 on a TV right now. Like, give me the one from the back that you have. I want it now.
What?
We're like,
we don't.
This is a real story. And
I don't even know what I've done. Laugh in her face?
Yeah. He's like, we don't have a TV in the back. These are all the TVs we have. We can do the deal that we've told you. And she's like, she just leaves again. So I had that happen. And then a guy today, he calmed down at the end of this, but he bought an Xbox One and he just wanted it for a bachelor party. And we were like, he just needed it for the night. And Colin handled the transaction. I didn't really have a hand in this one. So we sold it to him and we told him, we don't do cash back, unfortunately. So you can't just take this for the bachelor party and bring it back because that's just not how it's going to work, bro.
Yeah.
So I think he's hanging on to it. But he called me immediately after he got home. And he was like, in the store, he's like, so this thing works, it's got a warranty. You guys tested it. Everything's going to work good on it, right?
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, everything's fine. We tested it like yesterday. Like, this thing's great. So he calls me and he is fucking pissed, dude.
Uh-oh.
He's like, what the fuck? My whole screen is in Chinese and this controller's just fucking blinking. And I'm like, oh, I think you're on the Xbox setup screen. And he's like, well, why the fuck isn't my controller working? Like, I'm like, okay, you just got to sync it up, man. If you want, I can walk you through it on the phone, or you can bring it, you can bring it in. Because he called me like 10 minutes later, so it's not like he drove very far.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, if you want, I can help you out over the phone.
So he's thinking it's the TV all fucked up when it was the Xbox.
No, he's thinking that my that my Xbox is broken and set in Chinese because it's it's displaying like Chinese on the setup screen.
Yeah.
So he thinks that we sold him a broken fucking Xbox. So he calls me and I can just hear how much he's so fucking mad on the phone about because he said under his breath, he's like, I should have just bought this fucking thing new. And I'm just thinking, like, if you would have bought this new, it would be in the same condition you're in because you have to sync the controller up and you also have to set it up from factory new settings.
Right.
So you would have been in the exact same situation. So I walk him through. I'm like, okay, so first we got to sync up your controller. And he's like, okay, how do I do that? I'm like, okay, hit the Xbox button on the controller so it starts blinking. He's like, okay, it's blinking. Okay, on the top of the controller is a little button. Hit that one. He's like, okay, now it's like flashing fast. I'm like, perfect. That's what we want. Now on the front bottom right, because I sold him an Xbox One S, I'm like, on the front bottom right, there's a button. Hit that button, and the Xbox logo should be flashing on the console. And he's like, I'm hitting it. Nothing's fucking happening. I'm hitting it. It's just making noise here. And I'm like,
no.
You're
hitting the eject.
I'm like, you're hitting, is it by the disk drive? And he's like, well, yeah. I'm like, that's the eject button. So on the bottom black part, there's a button all the way to the right next to a little sensor.
You hear on the phone, ding, ding, ding.
I didn't hear it, but I'm just like, oh, okay, so here's what's happening. So I'm like, okay, so hit the sync button on the controller again, and then hit that button right there. And he's like, oh. He's like, chippers up. He's like, oh. Cool. Well, thanks, man. And I'm like, okay, so if you have any issues at all, just give me a call back, man. And he's like, okay, will do. Have a great day. It's like,
I've literally thought I had that issue with selling Wii's so many times
oh yeah,
that I've literally thought about just syncing the controller ahead of time, then I'm packaging with it.
either that or I even tell people as I sell, I'm
Yeah.
like, just in case your controller unsyncs, this is what you do.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how much, like, how mad people can get from their own mistake. Like,
Right.
it was probably our mistake for not maybe walking this guy through the stuff. The funny thing is, as you go through the startup screen on the Xbox, it literally gives you like a video diagram.
It literally tells you how to
of
do
how
everything.
you're supposed to do everything.
Ah.
But yeah.
No, that's annoying.
But other than that, that's my store. My store stories have been relatively tame.
Yeah, I've been
the past few weeks.
going hard lately, and I've actually we've had to censor some of the shows before.
Oh yeah, God,
But,
I'm excited. So is the
Oh, this next one is it's gonna be a little crazy, but yeah.
you got Warzone, and then is that a store story?
No, Warzone is just I hate Call of Duty Warzone, and I hate all the people that come in and are like, yeah, bro, so I need a controller that will fucking work real well on Warzone.
Oh, because their joysticks are all fucked up.
I need one with like super turbo back buttons because they're like the new Call of Duty. Like, it's funny how people are annoyed by Fortnite people. I'm annoyed by Call of Duty Warzone people. They're Warzone bros is
The
what I call them.
Warzone, yeah, I got Warzone Bros as a text, and I was like,
Warzone bros, yeah.
What came to mind was two dudes that were as frat as you could be, frat
Yeah.
as fuck,
Pretty much.
coming through. They were like, "Yo, bro,
Yeah.
yo, bro,
Yeah, you got any, they were like,
we gotta play Warzone."
it was
bro."
this dude, he was trying to ask about his internet connection. He's like, yeah, so like my router like is like doing this and that. Like, can you guys like get it so like I don't have any sort of lag issues and all this? I'm like, dude, just talk to your internet service provider, man. There's really nothing I can do. Like, oh no, I mean like I need it to be running crisp, man. Like I've been getting like narfed, fucking whatever they call it. Fucking boom bang bobbly booed
That's
in the head.
amazing. Nerked, narfed, and murked.
Murked, that's it.
Murked. There you go.
Nerfed. That's like when the gun's not good anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There
right.
you
See,
go.
I'm hip into the gang.
Yeah. Mark plays games.
Yeah, I play games. So yeah, we got this guy coming in. He's freaking out about it, and yeah, that's I hate it. It's Warzone bros, dude.
Warzone Bros, and they always.
And they watch their UFC fights on pay per view.
You know what I get too is
drink their Mountain Dew.
I get one that
There's nothing wrong with Mountain Dew. Sorry, Mountain Dew.
I get people that are like, yeah, I broke my headset, and I need a new headset.
Yeah.
I'm like, I strictly play Warzone,
Yeah.
so I need a good one. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, so I've got these, like I list them off my headsets, and there's like the crap, like not crappy. There's a $35 one that's exactly what you need out of a headset. It's nothing crazy.
Right.
So I'm like, this will get you what you need. Nothing crazy, no footsteps and crazy stuff like that, like from 80 yards out. And then I tell them like, but for a little bit more, you can get that. I just want that one. Give me that one. Even though I'm a pro Warzone player, give me that cheap one, bro. That's my Warzone bros that come through.
Oh
my
yeah,
store.
dude. That's like when the PUBG was big, and people were like, "Yo, man, you got a Bluetooth controller to hook up to my phone?" I'm like, "You
Oh yeah.
like,
Oh,
oh yeah,
yeah.
PUBG on my phone."
Yeah, I start slaying people on my phone because that's fair
Yeah,
somehow.
yeah. I'm like, I can't really quite the touch screen and all that stuff. Yeah,
It's like maybe you should just play on a console then.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fuck
Crazy,
that. I ain't
crazy
spending all that
thought
money.
there. So Warzone Bros, that was your
and
not
then
really
and then
store
the,
story.
the
but
other story. So yeah, I've mentioned on the show before.
I can't wait for this one, dude. Let me hold on,
Godly
let's-
Nubs likes my face paint.
Let's catch
Thank
up.
you, the
Um,
one person that does. Thank you.
Chris, by the by, the hoodie is keeping me super warm on these cold nights. Where can I get one? Well, if you go to trippytees.com.
Not Trippy D's.
Don't go to Trippy
Don't go to
D's. I don't know
Trippy
what the
D's.
fuck
We don't
that
know what
is.
we'll find there.
But go to trippytees.com. You can get a shirt, a sweatshirt, all that type of stuff that you want. Ryan says, do you sell strategy guides on how to set up a console? No, but maybe we can make one. We'll make like a whole encyclopedia of how to set up each console.
Yeah.
Hashtag frat as fuck, Narf, and Godly Nubs. Godly Nubs, is, by the way, is one of the greatest fucking competitive players I've ever met.
Nice.
Dude, The reason his name is Nubs is because he has one hand and he's a fucking god.
Are you kidding me? That's fucking awesome.
That
man.
guy's a fucking god. On Twitch, Godly Nubs with NUBZ for the name.
And Matt doesn't have face
I don't
paint.
have face paint because I am Sexy Waldo.
He's Sexy Waldo.
But yeah, that guy's fucking crazy good, and he's way better than me at all these competitive games I play.
Hell
But
yeah,
anyway,
man.
Mark, tell me about this amazing
All
story
right,
that
so
you got.
yeah, I've mentioned on the show previously that we were technically still kind of am a Wish pickup place. Okay,
It's still crazy to me.
it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's like a horrible disease. Wish is being a Wish pickup store. It's a horrible disease. I wish it on absolutely no. I wish it on absolutely no one. So yeah, so we stopped it. We canceled it finally. But there's still all these orders that are sitting there that these people need to come pick up. So if you like buy something on Wish now, you can't use One Up Games as a pickup place anymore. Thank Christ. So yeah, but there's still these people that have these things that place these orders. And I've actually had a lady call up this week and just start fucking swearing her face off at me.
Oh my god!
Because they refunded her order and she had originally placed it to get delivered to us, but it was probably during that time when we canceled it, so they just refunded her order and she fucking lost it on us, man. It was great. It was probably the happiest Wish experience I ever had. But
Just super fucking toxic.
oh,
Wish.
she hated me so much, and I was
God.
just like, "Well, we are no longer a Wish person."
Fuck your Wish order.
Yeah,
that
pretty
we make
much.
2 cents on.
So, so this dude did come in, and he came in to pick up a Wish order.
Chris, damn it! I got 3 packages to come. I'm gonna one up. This fucking sucks.
Sorry, Chris. Bummer, bro. But anyway, so yeah, this dude comes in to pick up his Wish order. And keep in mind, when you place something on Wish, it's like 2-3 months before that shit shows up, right? So this dude comes in and he's like, "Hey man, just gotta pick up one of these stupid Wish orders." And I'm like, "Right? Yeah, Wish sucks." I was kind of feeling like his vibe that he was putting off. And then he's like, "Yeah, I'm so sick of doing this for this chick." And I'm like, "Oh damn, dude." And I'm getting my phone out to scan his package and everything. Not scan his package.
Yeah.
Scan his phone
God dang.
to get his
dude.
package.
That is solid.
Yeah. Trippy D's. So yeah. I scanned his phone to go grab what he got, his order. Not package. I'm not even saying that word anymore. Anyway, so he's like, "I'm so sick of picking this shit up for this chick." And I'm like, "Ah, man, what's going on?" And that's the great thing about working retail.
We are the world's psychologists
Yes,
that are underpaid.
everyone decides to just tell us their whole life story. And he's like, "Man, I'm not even fucking dating this chick anymore, and I'm still picking up all this shit for her." And I'm like, "Yikes, dude, that sucks." And he's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, I mean, she used my phone to order all this stuff, and I don't want to be a dick and like not pick it up for her. I mean, she paid for it, kind of like gave me money for it, so I'm just here to pick it up for her." And then I'm like, "All right, well, okay, I'll go grab it for you." And he's like, "Nah, man, this is bullshit. She's already with a new guy, and she's like fucking him all the time and shit." I'm like,
Jesus
"Good Christ." I look
Christ.
around. I'm like, "Thank God there's no kids in the store." And then she's like, "She's already go fucking this chick."
Fucking this chick. Man, what the fuck happened to this guy? Some shit went down.
And then I'm like, "Yikes."
All right, homie.
And then he's like, "Yeah, I'll go. I guess I'll go fucking pick up her sexy panties and shit." So whoever dude's fucking her or chick or whatever can fucking just enjoy that. And I'm like, "Yikes. All right, man. I'll go pick it up." And then sure enough, dude, I went back and grabbed the package. And it was totally like sexy lingerie.
And she probably ordered it like 7 months ago.
Yeah.
When they were still
Or like
together.
3 months ago for this dude. I'm like,
Fuck that. I'm
like,
throwing that shit away,
yikes,
dude.
dude.
No way am I
I'm like,
picking
well-
that up.
I was locked up to him like, "Here you go."
Oh my god.
It was just this awful feeling. I'm like, "Here's your sexual lingerie." And he's probably, you know what's funny? He's probably just made the whole story up. And he's probably just one of those freaks that fucking goes and puts it on and shit.
That could be, yeah.
Fucking lays around his house with like baloney on him and stuff. Something weird as
Fucking
fuck.
what?
I don't know, man. There's so many fucked up people in this world. Especially that order from Wish.
That's like that's like the meeting that these people have. I have a sexual addiction. I like wearing lingerie. and covering myself with bologna. Like, what the fuck?
And picking up my wish packages at
Picking up
1-Up Games.
My non-existent girlfriend's wish packages.
That's sure, dude. I'm sure that's it, but whatever. Even that, though, the dude was looking pretty bummed, so I kind of believed him. Either way, he
my
he
God.
successfully picked up his ex-girlfriend's lingerie.
Sorry, bro, that you had to deal with that. I would not have picked those up. I'm just gonna be honest. You don't. That's an order you don't pick up. She paid 50 cents for those, so it was just. Oh
Jared,
my God,
Jared, what up? It was used that he paid extra for.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh,
Not pre-owned, pre-loved.
oh, puke.
Okay, so why don't we get into one of our favorite topics of the week? We are fat dudes. We like to face fuck food, so let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you'd like to munch and to crunch and like eating out a bunch for your gastro servitude, sit back for the feud with gentlemen so crude as fat dudes face fucking food.
So this week, we had a debate last episode about about Burger King being better than McDonald's.
Yeah.
We had a poll on it as well.
Matt, what are you?
I don't know where my
what is-
I have no idea where my phone is. Chris, stop fucking calling me right now. Oh no. I'm sorry, guys. How the fuck is that even? Let's just unpair. Yeah.
God damn it, Chris.
Sorry, we're getting calls for the show. I'm sorry, guys. Go away. Go off the thing. How is the Bluetooth even making that loud of a noise if I've got the thing off?
Where's your phone?
I have no idea, by the way. No clue.
Well, this
Go-
show's fucked.
Dude.
Oh my God.
Oh no. Oh God. There's
Why
like
don't you
8
just
people calling
hit the
me.
stop record.
Yeah, we'll just call that there. Jesus. I'm
Fucking
kill
Chris.
him. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
I think this is a good spot for a piss break, gang. We'll be right back. And you better come back. You better stay here, because I got some great stuff for fat dudes face fucking food. God, man. Look at that fucking millennial that loses his phone. Can you imagine that? I'm a millennial technically. Sorry.
Be right back. Find your phone. Literally no clue where it could be. Hello again, everyone. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that little interruption. Phone is no longer Bluetooth, so we don't have to worry about that.
Small hiccups in
But
the
yeah.
learning process.
So we are, I don't even know. My phone is literally in my car outside in my driveway. So the fact that that Bluetooth worked is testament to how good the Bluetooth on the Galaxy Note 5 or Note 9 is, or whatever Note I have.
I got face
Note
paint
10.
on my hand.
Oh, shit.
I don't know where it
Anyway,
came from.
we're going to roll back into the Fat Dude segment. We're going to start out. We're going to do the soundbite again just so we can kind of redo that one since it did not work very well.
All right. So let's go back in.
I'm just going to hit record, play the soundbite, because I actually had a decent intro for it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. If you'd like to munch and to crunch and like eating out a bunch for your gastro servitude, sit back for the feud with gentlemen so crude is that dude's face fucking food.
somebody asked in the chat who was singing that song. That is one of our listeners by the name of Eric D. He's a very cool fucking dude. Shout out to Eric for doing that soundbite for us. It's one of our favorites. So
Yeah, Eric. That was awesome. And
I don't know if he's in chat tonight.
I really appreciate it. He'll
He-
listen to it.
Yeah, he usually works at like 2 a.m. So, you know, he
Probably
might,
not here.
yeah, he might catch us later, but who knows? Anyway, we have eaten some food this week and the past few weeks prior,
Yes.
and they were kind of fattening foods, I guess you could call
Yes.
them. So I'm going to talk about. So we had our debate last week about McDonald's versus Burger King,
Yeah.
and on the podcast, Burger King slightly pulled ahead in the poll or in our little debate.
Okay.
Burger King won that, and you even acknowledged that. Don't act like you didn't, you fucker. But
Hey,
we
I
did.
understand democracy. You
We
know?
did have
Popular vote should matter. This
We-
isn't electoral college
yeah,
bullshit.
yeah, you're right. The Electoral College beat the pop. Well, the Electoral College voted Burger King. We had a poll on our Facebook, and McDonald's pulled ahead slightly. They actually did. They won by less than I kind of thought they would.
Yeah.
I think it was.
News top story. Trump died? Nope. Shit.
Oh, bummer.
World Series.
But yeah, so McDonald's won on the Facebook poll, which is a shame, but that's okay. People underappreciate Burger King, and that's always going to happen, even though they've got way better deals. But we won't talk about that. So I possibly think the best Whopper of my entire life.
You're going to
Last
talk
week.
about Burger King for your
Just
fat
for
dudes?
no, I've got a better one. I just got to talk about this.
Okay, we talked people's ears off about
No,
Burger King last
here's the
week.
thing. I had this Whopper, and I said last week you got to add cheese to it. Well, this cheese was like melted cheese. It was almost like a queso fucking Whopper. And I don't think you can do that at Burger King, but I'm just letting people know. It was the best Whopper I've ever had. It was like
it wasn't queso. It was just.
it was not
normal?
queso. It was just like melted. It was melted mayo with fucking respect. It was melted mayo with cheese, and it just worked for me, man. It was like queso, but better. It was like Burger Kinged. It was Burger Kinged up,
Nice.
and it was amazing. Respect the outcome of the election. Fuck that. I don't like it.
The outcome of the election. Oh,
I don't
yeah.
like it.
McDonald's won.
Fuck that. 2 people voted. It's like third party vote. 2 people voted for fucking Wendy's or whatever.
I saw
Shout
that.
out to Ryan.
And then Chris put rallies on there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wendy's and rallies. Like fuck
Rail
that.
dogs.
You guys got to vote for the 2-party system. But so we talked about how I'm into seltzers now. Shout out to Vizzy, my new seltzer brand. I tried High Noon, and they were very good. They're like a vodka seltzer. Vizzy is a seltzer. I don't really know how else to describe them. Fucking amazing. I went to Mr. Clevman's house, Mr. Jason's house, for a night of movie watching and potentially Smash Brothers. And this man wanted me to watch this movie first. It was Weathering with You, which is a very good anime movie that came out this year. I did make it through that movie. I was drinking.
Watched a good cartoon.
I did watch a good cartoon. I took over a nice bottle of Knob Creek 100 proof bourbon, and I took a few seltzers with me just in case I wanted something lighter to drink. Started with the bourbon because you always go liquor before beer, and you're in the clear. And I imagine that's exactly how it works with seltzers.
Yeah.
I imagined that's exactly how it works with seltzers. Made it, Jason and I were discussing the movie, so we were taking a few pauses here and there. So this hour-and-a-half movie probably turned in about 2.5 hours, maybe 3.
Yeah.
And at the end of this movie, I had drank half of my fifth of Knob Creek whiskey, bourbon,
Uh-oh.
and I had a couple seltzers.
Uh-oh.
Needless to say,
She creeped up on you.
needless to say, I was fucked beyond all recognition and drunker than I had been in a long fucking time. These seltzers just sent me overboard.
Yikes.
The bourbon did a good job, and it snuck up on me. I did not realize I was this drunk, and the fucking seltzers just took her home. Take it to the house, kid. That's exactly what happened with these seltzers.
That's why they're good. I like them.
I like it. Yeah, you don't really taste the alcohol in them, and they just make you feel good.
And you don't get gut rot like, drinking other sweet things and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I did make it home. I did not drive myself that night because I would have easily been pulled over for a DUI. And I went to the bathroom and threw up profusely. And I felt great the next morning after.
Yeah.
But man, that was a rough throw up.
That dude's face fucking toilet.
Yeah, seriously.
Scene.
I had that shit straddled.
That has nothing to do with food.
But I wanted to talk about it because I wanted to talk about seltzers and bourbon and how they don't mix, and you should not do bourbon with seltzers.
Okay, fair enough.
But that was my little fat dude's face fucking toilet moment. Mark, do you have anything else that you've eaten this week that you want to talk about?
I got a big one here. Tell all your friends and family to tune in right now because you've all seen the commercials.
Mr. Perfect's in the house live as fuck.
Yep. I even wore this shirt for you, Rick.
Yeah. What up, Rick? It's nice to see you, man.
Yep. So yeah, everyone's seen the commercials. They got it's Wendy's. They got the big burger sliding down the bar. It's the big one they've been promoting like crazy. What was it? Pretzel bun, bacon, pub burger with
Something
cheese
like that.
and stuff.
Let me see what you sent me. This is Mark's name.
This is my name for it.
That would be the Wendy's burnt pretzel shit stained burger is what Mark calls this burger.
Yeah, the burnt pretzel shit stained pub burger, I believe is what I call it. Yeah, and man, everyone hyped this thing up so much, man. And like the commercials made it look so good, and I love pretzel bread.
Yeah.
Huge pretzel bread guy. And I'm all hyped for it, and everyone kept being like, "Oh my god, I gotta get it."
God.
Here's my thing: if I go to Big Boy and I buy an incredible burger, which is always gonna happen because Big Boy's the best. I love Big Boy. I'll say it every day. And I get like fries and fucking a drink with it, and it's an incredible burger, and it's like $7.99. Okay, I go to some dirty fast food joint like Wendy's, and I get a freaking burger like that, and it's like $9.99 for the fucking meal.
Holy shit.
It's you pay more, I guess, because it's fast food. Whatever, man. Fuck that. I shouldn't have to pay a fucking $10 burger. And if I do, it should be a good burger, man.
It's fresh, never frozen. Mark.
Yeah.
Fresh, never
Dude,
frozen.
that fucking shit was so bad. Like, it was like going down. I was like, I guess it's kind of good. I mean, like, I'm supposed to like this, right? Everyone talks about how it's real good.
Is this good? I don't know if this is good.
And I'm like, I guess it's, I don't know. The bread, like the pretzel bun is just so gross. Like, I got to make it through it. I mean, fuck, Justin actually bought me lunch that day. And I was like, I don't want to be a dick and not eat it because, like, fuck, Justin bought me lunch. And then I choked that fucker down.
Yep.
And then the worst part about this shit stain.
Yeah, hold on. It is the Wendy's burnt pretzel shit stained pub burger.
Yeah.
Just to reiterate.
Yes, the worst thing about that is not eating the burger, which is bad, but like the worst part is the fact that every time you burp afterwards, like when you're like digesting it, every time you burp, which lasts like fucking 8 to 10 hours, you want to puke every time. That same gross burnt puke taste. Like, you know when you smell burnt rubber? It was like what I was tasting every time I burped. I wanted to puke every time.
You had the verp.
Yeah, I had the verp.
The vomit.
I probably
verp.
ate this thing at 2 p.m. I was still getting those puke verps Those fucking awful vomit burps at like 10 p.m. I eventually just had to start slamming brew, so I was burping up some beautiful Coors Latte.
Oh man,
Oh, it's so gross.
that's such
And
a
you pay
shame,
so much
too.
money.
I feel like
Fuck Wendy's now.
yeah, Wendy's kind of worries me sometimes with their specialty
Oh,
burgers.
Not just that. I actually have a bonus expansion pack to this story. I had Wendy's breakfast the other day, and I always heard that, Wendy's is awesome. People like those little fries. They're seasoned fries things, and I think they're gross because I don't like Rally's fries. But for some god reason, people like Rally's fries, which blows my mind. Those things are gross.
They're fucking great.
They're horrible.
So much better than McDonald's fries.
And then,
Anyway,
but yeah, I had was it like something from them? It was like a biscuit or something. It was like some sort. Maybe it was like a McMuffin kind of thing they had. No, I think it was it was a croissant. It was a ripoff of
the
burger.
Baconate. Are you talking about
Not
the
the
bacon?
bacon. I'm not.
It's
Going,
not the.
I'm not doing no baconator for breakfast.
Thank you, because it's too much.
No one should do that. Yeah.
You go. Here's what you do. Eric, I don't know how you're awake right now. It's way past your bedtime, buddy.
Eric,
We were talking about how much Wendy's kind of sucks with the. Hold on. With the Wendy's burnt pretzel shit stained pub burger. Let me talk to you about how I'm over Wendy's breakfast, because basically, if you want to eat Wendy's breakfast, what you should do is have the day off, and you go to Wendy's and get breakfast after you've had a night of just binge drinking.
Yeah.
Just fifths and gallons of beer and just shit like that. You eat their breakfast, you throw up everything, and then you go to bed. And that is why they have a breakfast. There's no discernible reason that you eat the Wendy's breakfast baconator or whatever it is, because it's not great. Anyway, I'm sorry.
The sandwich I had, the croissant breakfast sandwich, it seemed okay, and then all of a sudden I realized that there was just a gob of butter. Like they just like took a big old fucking like a ice cream scooper fucking of butter and throw that bitch on there. And I'm just like, ugh. And I drove while eating. I was driving to Saginaw to work, and I'm like, give me something for the ride, And I'm just like, oh fuck, oh that's too much butter.
Just chuck it
It's
out
fucking like dripping and shit, and I was just like, oh, it was so gross.
too much country crock.
Yeah. Oh man, it was bad.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Andy said that's not my experience with the pretzel burger. I thought it was good.
Yo, yeah, dude, he's not alone. Jason said it was awesome.
And Eric said, I'm getting the breakfast tomorrow. Don't do it, dude. The potato things are decent, though. Little mini hash brown things. Those are not bad.
Messed up my makeup. The little nose rub.
Your nose rubbed off?
My nose. I give the little nose. Let me fix
So
it.
that was that our fat dudes thing of the week? Was that your breakfast?
Nope,
Wendy's?
I got one more.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
You've been eating a lot of food the past couple of
Nope,
weeks.
this one's actually not from eating food. This is from I want to rant.
Okay.
DoorDash sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone who
I'm
likes
sorry, I missed
DoorDash, I'm sorry. Our homie Eric, you love it. I don't know if you're still in here or not. Eric loves DoorDash. I fucking don't understand how anyone could use DoorDash.
Why
Blows
do you
my
not
mind.
like DoorDash? I've never used it because it seems
I've
too
never used it either. I've
expensive for me.
tried to do it, and I can't. I just can't.
Why not? Why not, Mark? Why can't you eat?
You probably
DoorDash?
will shit in my store. Eric says, I'm going to shit in your store tomorrow after I eat it. And you probably will. You'll probably shit on the way walking into the store.
You won't make it to the store. You will shit in your car on the way to the store.
Yeah. But yeah, I freaking I hate DoorDash, man. I don't know. I tried to order it, and it was like, okay, you got this special first-time users redemption coupon. Put this code in, and you can get like up to $30 off your food. And I'm like, oh fuck,
That's a pretty good deal.
$30.
$30.
Yeah,
Holy
fuck.
shit. I can get like a whole meal for
free
myself.
Me
Yeah.
and my wife, we eat for free.
Does that count for the tip too?
Thanks, DoorDash. Yeah, free delivery on top of it, dog. And then, I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, okay, well, fuck, why not? Let's give it a shot. And I'm just like, okay, well, I'll do Big Boy, because I love Big Boy.
And that's a quick trip.
Yeah.
So I get
And
it.
I'm like, all right, Big Boy, fuck it. I check it, and I'm like, whoa. I eat a Big Boy a lot. I know my price as a Big Boy.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, holy shit. It was like I can't remember. It was like $33 for two people to eat. And this is with the ultimate coupon or something, and with the delivery of some bullshit. Like, And
That's like Big Boy in 2077 or something. That is not Big Boy in 2020.
yeah, and I'm like, all right, hold on, I'm gonna put this to the test. It was literally my total was like $32, and I put this to the test, and I called Big Boy for a carryout order, and it was like $20.
So they did a $13 upcharge.
Yeah, I don't think it was like that. I don't know. It was around $30. It was fucking nuts.
That's
So
an insane
what the thing
upcharge.
is on their app, they increased the price of all the items on the menu.
So that
so they-
5-minute
yeah.
drive from your house to Big Boy would have cost you an extra. I don't even know how that worked. An extra $10 plus tip for the driver, because if you don't tip the driver, you're just a dick.
Right.
So $10 plus tip.
Yeah, it was insane. It was crazy how much.
Yeah, that's not worth it. Man.
And that's how they do it. They give you this. It's free delivery. It's free all this stuff. But their menu is just their prices are just fucking skyrocketed on it.
I think the only places you kind of get around that are maybe like McDonald's and Taco Bell. When
I don't think so. No,
you think the prices are.
I
jacked up
started
there,
doing
too?
it. Yeah, I started doing it. I was checking. There's hidden fees all over in DoorDash.
DoorDash is a scam, and we're talking about it. Too bad Big Boy is closed. Big Boy's closed on
Who
Euclid?
cares? No one cares about Euclid Center, baby. That's the real Big Boy.
Yeah, that is the best Big Boy.
Yeah.
We got a lot of homies that work at that one.
No, we don't.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah.
Bye, Brian. That was our one homie.
Yeah, it's awesome there, man. Yeah. But no, man. Yeah. DoorDash, I guess this is what I said. I would use DoorDash if I broke both my legs and I couldn't physically get into my car and drive. And then I would also do it if I somehow won the lottery and could afford all that extra.
What if you were
bullshit.
just smashed?
I'm not trying to sound like a cheap ass bitch here when I say this. It's just
What
it's
if you
just
were,
weird.
What if you were just smashed? Like drunk? Would you drunk DoorDash?
Probably.
Or would you just
I
go?
guess that would be another reason too.
You're not risking it for that $15.
Oh yeah. I mean, at
Okay.
that point, if I'm fucking that drunk, I'm
Yeah.
gonna find something god awful to make in my house.
You got
some sort of
ramen
crazy
noodles,
crazy-
dog.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because you don't really care at that point.
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
But
fair enough.
remember my PSA from previous shows: never eat 2 ramen while drinking.
Yeah, never eat one ramen.
It doesn't digest in your stomach, and you will puke that all up when you wake up, and it won't be good.
You'd be better off just not eating any ramen, personally. But why don't we get into? We've been having a lot of fun because of the presidential debates going on with Mr. Trump and Mr. Biden, if you can call them debates.
The last one wasn't as crazy.
Yeah, debate number 2 was not too bad. But we've been having a lot of fun with this little segment of our show. So why don't we get into the Master Debater segment? That's not the soundbite for it, but it's the only one I've got on cue. So this week we're going to talk about, I didn't write them down because I'm stupid, but we're going to kind of talk about our favorite candies, our Halloween candies, because this is a Halloween themed show.
All right.
So I wanted to debate.
Keep it simple so we can make a poll later in the VIP group. If you guys haven't joined that already, you should.
So here's kind of where I'm at on it.
Yeah.
I have recently learned that Mark is a fan of Peeps and a fan of candy corn.
Yeah. Most people hate candy.
And I
corn.
think both of these are atrocities to mankind
Yeah.
and should be eradicated. They should not exist, especially candy corn. And especially the fat candy pumpkins that are like 17 candy corns
Yeah.
smashed into one
Yeah. Those
candy.
are a special treat when you get a.
No,
pumpkin.
they're not.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's like, oh shit, it's like a bonus candy corn.
there's almost no, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
It's like candy corn evolved to the next form.
it's like it's the evolution. It's
Yeah.
the Nexomon evolution of candy corn.
Nexomon Instinct, buy it, game of the year.
Are there evolutions in that game?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Anyway, we're just slipping in little secrets about it here and there. Peeps are terrible. Peeps are absolutely like
They're marshmallows covered with sugar. How does
all-
anyone not like
all
that?
around. Like for some reason they make it out of Easter, and why they're like an Easter thing is kind of
I
beyond
don't even know
me.
why you brought up Peeps because that is an Easter candy, not a Halloween.
But
candy.
I see. Here's the thing. I see them for Halloween themed. I see Peeps for everything. There's like a
they're trying to get in a game. They can't
There's
just
a-
make all their money off Easter.
There's a Valentine's Day themed Peeps. There's Earth Day Peeps.
There's no Earth Day Peep.
There's fucking Mother's
There's no
Day.
Earth Day Peep. I want to see this Earth Day Peep.
Yeah, just Google it.
420,
It is a
man.
V-
Scene.
yeah.
Well, I guess it's not the same
It's a
day.
it's a
Close enough.
420 peep. Yeah.
420 peep.
So
Find it at your local dispensary. There's 800 and 300 billion of them.
So the thing with these is they're like the Easter candy for some ungodly reason because isn't it a little like fucking duck, a little peep, a little duck. It's like a little duck, right? It's like a rubber duck, but it's marshmallow and it's disgusting. So they make it to
It's like a little bird, man.
a little bird, and it's an Easter thing for some reason.
Doesn't
And
have-
now it's transgress.
It's got a beak, not a bill.
Whatever.
Not
Same
a duck.
It's the same fucking thing. It looks like a bird.
It's like a little chick.
And it is transcended from Easter that it shouldn't even be in to other holidays. And they've got like Halloween themed peeps that are like orange and black and stuff like that. And they're disgusting. They're fucking gross. It's like,
I don't know ever going trick or treating and getting a peep from anyone. I don't know about you. I'm not going to the peep.
there's funeral peeps. Hey, easy on Earth Day. That's my birthday, 4/22.
Oh,
That's the-
422. That's right.
the hangover day after all your eating of the 420 peeps.
Well, I hope he enjoys some Earth Day peeps.
yeah, do you usually buy Earth Day peeps on that day?
It's actually his only birthday present.
they're chicks.
Yeah.
Hold on, Jesus, do we have Thanksgiving peeps yet? They're just gravy covered peeps. Yes.
Oh yeah. Gross.
That
I would
sounds
still eat it though
disgusting.
because peeps are sweet.
So why do you like peeps? They're sugar covered marshmallows. So by the way, a marshmallow is just like sugar.
Yeah.
So it's sugar covered sugar.
Right.
And
I
it
mean,
feels
I'm not,
like you're too.
I'm not going out here saying peeps is my go-to candy.
Are you sure?
I'm just saying that this is not a bad thing. I like it because it's got a cool text. It's a cool figurine shaped.
It definitely doesn't have a cool texture because it's the grittiest, most disgusting texture ever. That's
Okay.
probably the main reason I hate peeps.
Well,
Because you bite into a
it's
marshmallow
just
and it's
shaped
like,
like a
gritty
chick,
fucking.
you know?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Let's get into the real debate here, man. Fuck
Okay,
peeps.
all right,
Candy
fuck-
corn.
yeah.
It's Halloween.
Candy corn.
Why do you hate candy corn?
Because it's fucking gross. It is just fucking gross in every way.
Did you hate candy
imaginable.
corn before you started seeing like people hate candy corn on social
No,
media?
even when I was a kid, I was like, I want to like this. Like, it's fun to shove like handfuls of this shit in your mouth. And it's just gross. It's terrible. It's like, that's probably why I had cavities, or I had a couple cavities as a kid.
Fuck yeah.
like,
That's exactly
They're fucking disgusting.
yeah.
And like,
You
Did
can't
you
put
ever-
cavities in this game.
no. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. All candy's bad for your teeth.
There's nothing good about candy corn. And the fact that they have candy pumpkins makes that even worse because candy corn by itself is, you can deal with it. Like, I could eat a few candy corn and suffer. A candy pumpkin is like just next level. It's so much.
It is a little
There
much.
are at least 20 candy corns compressed into a candy pumpkin.
Oh man,
They're so bad.
it's
They're
so good. Give me all that candy corn.
Why do you like? How
it
can
just
you
tastes
like
good,
can-
man. It's just like it's sweet, sugary. It tastes good, man. But I'm not gonna just mow a whole thing of candy corn.
I
You
think
have
you
like
do.
You have like 4 or 5 pieces. It's like,
Nobody has 4 or 5 candy corns.
I mean, probably not.
You have 4 or 5 handfuls if you are a crazy person.
But
that
if
likes
somebody,
candy
but somebody
corn.
actually hands out candy corn when you go trick or treating, it's like 4 or 5 pieces in a little bag.
Well, those guys are dicks.
Just move around the razor,
They've-
around the razor blades and shit. You know.
Oh god.
Here's my
Yeah.
here's my least favorite.
What's your
Least favorite candy trick or treating, and I don't care what anyone says. They're fucking wrong if they like these.
Oh dude.
It's those fucking candies, those orange ones and the black ones. They're in the wrappers.
Are they like the
They're like try to be peanut butter, but they just taste like ass balls.
I don't know what you're
Everyone should know this.
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
they're
but I-
so bad. They're
No.
so bad. I don't even know the name from them. They're that bad.
there's
I
one
don't think they've ever named them. It's just like this shit.
they're just like the Halloween. I thought they're like when you open them you're like,
Does
are
anyone know the
these-
name of those in chat? If you know what I'm talking about. Those is black and orange, and they're
Yeah,
they're like kind of be like toffee kind of things. that
they're
are-
like toffee, caramel,
Yeah, they're
what's
gross.
butterscotch bullshit.
Yeah,
like,
it's
and they're
disgusting.
not good. Yeah, they're like what you would see at like an old folks home,
exactly. Yeah,
and they're exactly what
they
they
like
would
feed
taste
them
like.
to them. Like when an old folks home can't make room for other new people to come in, they feed them those so they want to die.
Yeah,
because that's awful.
and then they have the funeral peeps.
Funeral peeps.
No, I think easily the worst candy that you can get, and I got a ton of these as a kid, and it's like, who would do this to a child?
Yeah.
Are the popcorn balls?
Yeah,
Those are next level disgusting.
those are laced in cyanide.
those are so gross.
Don't ever eat
It's
one
like,
of those.
man,
Did you eat one of those? as a
no, I threw them away.
Yeah,
Who would
should.
eat one? Because it's like, man, do you want popcorn? Do you want stale popcorn that's somehow smashed into a ball with put together with not butter? It doesn't taste good. It's put together with like tears of sad children that got these things as fucking.
That's why they use
Halloween
them for
candy.
like Christmas decorations because no one ate them.
I think they use that for like things to put in cannons. Like that is artillery.
Yeah, for sure.
That could take out a wall or two.
yeah.
Fuck those things.
You know, I will say that like one year I went trick or treating and I swear 75%, if not like 80% of all my candy one year was Kit Kats. And it made me kind of not like Kit Kats.
I think Kit Kats
for a
are
while.
disappointing
Yeah.
candy bar to get.
Yeah, I'm like, a lot of people love Kit Kats, and like and I'm just like, man, you know, Kit Kats weren't that bad, but like when that's your
I don't
whole
want
bag.
I don't want to take that many breaks, Kit Kat. So stop making me take that
trying to
many
get
breaks.
shit done around here.
Yeah. Okay. So what's if you're going for candy, and it's not like you don't get like the king size candy bar that some of these places give out. It's just like a normal snack size candy bar.
Yeah.
What's your go-to? What do you want to see in that orange bucket?
I think everyone knows
that
what
pillowcase.
I think everyone knows the best candy there is for Halloween. It's Reese's peanut butter,
the
pumpkin
the
things.
pumpkin. That's
It doesn't
just
matter
all
what shape
peanut
it
butter.
is. It doesn't matter what shape it comes in. It's just Reese's peanut butter. Anything is the
It-
best candy there is.
The pumpkins are
Halloween.
probably the best though, because it's so much peanut butter.
Right. Yeah. That makes sense.
I'm gonna throw a curveball in there. The ones that I didn't think I'd like, that I liked more than anything, that are probably my favorite candy bar, the 100 grand.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's an unrated candy bar. For
Yeah.
anyone out there that has not had 100 grand somehow,
Yeah.
it's next level. It's phasing out for some reason.
Right.
You don't see them very often, but you do. Once you see one, you need to get it. It's like a whatchamacallit. They're
Yeah.
still there. They're
You can
just
buy
not-
whatchamacallits at 1UP Games, by the way. We have them.
Oh yeah, you guys do have them, and you can get them at 7-Eleven if you're there grabbing booze and stuff like that. Dave
You can also get them at 1UP Games.
Dave is a big fan of Reese's. I feel like Brock's were the shitty candy. Brax. I feel like that's the shitty candy, the orange and black ones. But maybe
no, I think that's just a company that makes a bunch of candy.
do they make the little Valentine's Day chalk?
I think they do. Yeah.
They do. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking
Save
about.
that one for Valentine's Day.
If we like them or not.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
I don't think anyone really likes those. They just like reading the little thing.
of like them.
Oh shit.
I don't know, kinda.
We'll have the Valentine's Day episode when when Sexy Waldo returns. He'll be Sexy Cupid Waldo then.
Full-size Snickers from the widow on 3rd Street with too many cats. Yep. And all those candy bars just injected with heroin and cyanide. My favorite.
She's a widow for a reason.
Yeah. She took that man out. She's living off the life insurance. Okay. So that was enough. Do we have any more master debater talk? Because I didn't write any down like an idiot.
No, you're good, man. I think it pretty much came down to candy corn. Do you like it? Do you not like it? That's going to be pretty much it.
And maybe we'll save the Peeps for Easter
Yeah.
because they're an Easter candy.
Yeah.
For God knows what reason. Why don't we watched a really good movie together recently. I know everyone thinks I hate movies thanks to Jason and Mark.
Yeah.
But I do occasionally like to watch them.
Matt watched a movie. Holy
And we
shit.
watched a fucking banger of a movie. So let's get right into it. I will never get tired of that.
I hope you
soundbite.
guys enjoyed that.
Mhm.
God.
Yeah, if nobody's heard that, that's my favorite soundbite. One of them, definitely one of them. But this week, a movie came out that everybody was fiending to see, especially with all this political turmoil that's going on.
Yeah.
Borat 2 is on Amazon Prime, I believe. Was it on Amazon?
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
Amazon Prime, and it is a great
Amazon Video.
Amazon Video, whatever you want to call it. I didn't even see the first one. We had a plan.
Yeah, it freaked me out.
We all had the day off afterwards, I believe. Yeah, we all had the day off. It was a Sunday. Yeah. It was a Saturday night, and we went over to Clubman's house. We went over to Jason's.
Clove Palace.
And as I was leaving to pick Mark up, they hit me with this. They're like, hey, bro, we're going to watch Borat too. I'm like, but it's not Wednesday. It's not movie Wednesday.
Like, oh, we have to watch a movie.
Like,
I don't want to play a
fine,
movie.
whatever. I'll deal with
I
it.
want to play Smash.
Yeah. I wanted to play games, and these fuckers wanted to watch a movie. And I was like, okay. Don't know Borat, never watched it. Let's watch the second one. It was incredible. It was so fucking amazing. It was one of the best movies I've seen this year, and if not, in a long fucking time.
Yeah, it was really, really well done. Funny as shit. Yeah, I it's totally better than the first one. And I thought the first one was funny.
Yeah, and a lot of people disagree with you, but I think
they're called Trump supporters.
I hate to say I think if you're a Trump supporter, you can still like this movie because of how
Well, yeah,
it's just fucking funny, but it is totally just a shot at just crazy off the wall people that support Trump, like the whole rally that he goes to where he is Steve the country singer,
yeah,
and he just singing about inject them with the Wuhan flu or
yep,
kill them like the Saudis do.
yep. Gets the whole crowd involved.
Get
Hell
some fucking
throwing them salutes up.
Nazi salutes in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a crazy part to watch.
and that was real life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, and it was like the whole thing. If you haven't seen if you haven't seen the Borat movie before, like I hadn't, all of this is shot with real people. So you've got the two actors. You've got something. What's his name?
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah, and then the one lady. I don't recall her name.
It was her first
It
movie.
was her first movie. So they are the two actors of the movie, and then they go around the U.S. Kind of
Mostly in
use-
Texas.
mostly in Texas, using other people for this movie's purpose.
I'm sure there's a lot of plants in there.
Yeah, I'm sure
lot
like
of,
not
you
all
know,
of them
a lot
are
of people.
One of the best people in that movie is the FedEx guy that has to deal with all of Borat's faxing between him and whatever country he's from. I don't remember.
Kazakhstan? I don't fucking know.
It is something like that. And he has to do all the faxing, and the faxes are fucking ridiculous and amazing. But no, for a first Borat movie for me, especially right now, right before the election, it was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. If anyone, I don't want to obviously spoil anything with it, but you should definitely check it out. There's a pretty wild scene at the end, which people have probably already been talking about. It involves Rudy Giuliani.
Yeah,
And
Jesus.
I'm not going to say much after that. You
That
should,
and then
check it out.
The Pence rally as well. He got into a
Yep.
Pence rally
Yeah.
on the movie as well. Kazakhstan,
Yep.
something like that. That is where he's from. So thank you, Dave. for that. Kazakhstan, yeah. But yeah, great movie, especially for 2020.
Yeah.
It was a nice comedy relief to kind of get us into the end of the year, I guess you could say.
If you want to watch another movie that he's in, is on Netflix, and that is like the Trial of the Chicago 7, and that movie kicks ass. Super fucking great movie. A little more serious, but yeah, it kind of relates to how fucked this country is now with it. So
So-
yeah, check it out.
Kind of
Yeah,
two movies that are about how fucked this country is.
yep. But yeah, check her out.
Well, we're getting near the end of the show. We've got two topics left. Video game gem is up next. Let's see what we've got on this week's
My.
gem. This week's gem of the week is none other than one of our favorite Castlevania games.
Yep. So a lot of people say, "Yo, man, it's supposed to be a hidden gem." Nope, not this week.
Not this week. You got to go with one of the one of the best Halloween themed games of all.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. It's
It's
one of-
not. I mean, it's not like a Halloween game, but
Yeah.
it's a terrifying, like
It's a spooky one.
it's a spooky game. It starts out with one of the most kind of like spooky. I'm thinking of another adjective, but like creepy soundtracks. The first level and all that.
Super Castlevania 4. One of my favorite games of all time. Definitely my favorite soundtrack of all time.
Yeah, and it's
This game scared the shit out of me as a kid.
it's there's this thing where Castlevania games have this the history, like a history of just being incredibly hard.
Yeah.
The first and the third one on NES are some of the toughest games you can beat on those systems. Second one's pretty easy, especially if you know what you're doing. And Super Castlevania 4 does this great thing of it's almost like a remake of the first one, and they do it so well that it's nice, and it's not easy by any means. It's still a hard game.
Yeah.
But they give you so much utility and so many options for how you want to navigate
You
the
can find-
levels.
You can whip diagonally.
Yeah, you can whip multi-direction. You can whip in 8 different fucking directions instead of just looking forward.
You can whip and then hold it and then like do a little dance with the music with the whip.
It is absolutely one of the best Castlevania games and one of the best Halloween themed games, because it's always on everybody's list when it gets to this time of the year. They want to play Castlevania.
Yeah.
It's a super spooky game. Symphony of the Night is always going to be up there as well.
So yeah, that's another thing. Definitely our gem is Super Castlevania 4. It's like I said, it's got an awesome soundtrack. It's got great bosses in it. Really fun playthrough. But then another thing we wanted to kind of bring up tonight was, what are your other favorite Castlevania games? So Symphony of the Night.
Symphony of the Night's always going to be up there.
Yeah.
The first entry into that kind of open world style, the Metroidvania, one of the first Metroidvania games. Well,
Yeah.
obviously the first Metroidvania game, but
Well,
It
I mean,
pulled-
Metroid would have been the first Metroidvania game.
yeah, I guess technically, but it created that whole genre that a lot of games kind of rip from now, like the Mummy Demastered
Right.
and Axiom Verge and all this stuff that comes out now.
Yeah.
All of them pull from this game, exactly how they did it. It's not my favorite Castlevania game. I like more of the point A to point B, the level, like just the simple levels.
You like the Castlevania 1, Castlevania 3, Super Castlevania 4 style.
Castlevania 1
The
is
linear ones.
Yeah, Castlevania 1's absolutely my favorite. Rondo of Blood, I got to recently play that on a Turbo CD. I played the remastered version on PS4 that they did. It's another one, like all these games just have this amazing soundtrack behind them. They all have such a good one.
Yep.
First, second, third, Castlevania 4, Bloodlines, Dracula X, Rondo of Blood.
Yeah, they
All
all
of them.
kick ass.
That's probably the best
You're
thing.
forgetting that too. The Game Boy Advance games are incredible.
Yeah.
They're fucking mind blowing. And those ones are all mostly Metroidvania. I believe there was Harmony of Despair. I think. Oh shit! There's so many different ones.
There are a
Right.
ton of handheld.
Oh, I can't know. It's the second one, but yeah, that one was linear. But yeah, the having the Metroidvania style. So I do love and enjoy having a linear style one. Like that's what got me into Castlevania, was playing those styles. But man, there's so much more to the Metroidvania ones. It's like you level up your character, and Castlevania Area of Sorrow. It's collecting those souls and stuff with
Yeah.
Soma Cruz. That's blows my mind. And then, man, there's so many. The one Dawn of Sorrow on DS,
Yeah.
where you play Soma again. And it's so good. So many great games. It's a shame that we don't get Castlevania anymore.
Konami has absolutely lost their mind with
Yeah.
making games. They're Pachinko fans now.
Yeah.
Maybe one day they'll give up the rights to Castlevania or give up some way for another developer to make games. At least we had Bloodstained, the 2D one that they did, and then both of them were the 2D style, but they did the linear version, and then they did
That was
I think
from the dude that made Castlevania.
yeah. So those were great and nice homages to the original Castlevania games. Okay, here's a good question. So, Super Castlevania 4 is your favorite, right?
Out of all the Castlevanias,
Yes.
no.
What's your favorite Castlevania game then?
It's a lot of one that a lot of people don't like, but Castlevania Circle of the Moon, Game Boy Advance.
Okay, damn.
Yeah,
A
that was
handheld one.
It was a launch title for the Game Boy Advance, and man, it fucking kicked ass. You play as Nathan Graves, and you do this thing where you collect these card things that enemies drop, and you can combine them with your whip and everything, and it makes these badass powers. The Dracula fight at the end was fucking so hard. I remember just getting pissed off after losing over and over again, and then finally beating it, and it was just the greatest feeling ever.
Yeah.
Music
that's-
on that was awesome too. Yeah,
I can't think of a bad soundtrack for a Castlevania game, to be honest. So,
yeah.
I think I'd still put the first as my favorite, just because
The first one.
it's the first Castlevania game I ever played, and one of the first ones I think it was the first one I ever beat too. And that game is fucking brutal. But if you learn how to beat it once, you can beat it again pretty easily once you
Yeah.
start getting the mojo on it. So definitely like the best like Halloween themed series, I think.
Yeah.
You've got other great Halloween games out there like Nightmare on Elm Street on NES that you can do 4 players with, Friday the 13th that some people don't like. I actually kind of like that game,
Yeah.
even though it's confusing as all fucking hell.
Yes. Yeah, totally.
Ghosts and Goblins, Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Yes.
Those are
Someone said that here in chat. Yeah, that's totally a good pick.
fucking
Due to
brutal
buy.
games.
It's 1985. You said Ghosts and Goblins. Hell yeah, dude. That game is fun and it is so hard.
I think I'd probably say I like Super Ghouls and Ghosts better, just because it's a little
Super
less.
Nintendo one.
Yeah, it's a little less brutal, to be honest. It's not as hard as the
The
NES
game
one.
fucking blows though. There's too much going.
Because of
It's
yeah.
too much going on and it lags and slows everything down. And
So level 1 on that game, I don't even know how they released that game in the state it was. The level 1 where half of it is just that Super Nintendo lag that you get sometimes.
yeah,
So that part sucks, but if you make it through the rest of after you get past that level, it's not nearly as bad. So I'd probably say I like that second one a little more. But yeah, some great games. Dave in the chat asks, "What's our least favorite Castlevania game?"
Oh boy, least favorite one.
I know.
Oh, definitely the worst one is that shitty one they made on 3DS. It was part of the Lords of Shadows one, Mirrors of Fate. Castlevania Lords
Okay.
of Shadows and Mirrors of Fate.
Okay, so that's yours.
Yeah.
I hate to say this. It was one of the first presents that she got me, but Castlevania 64 is just a bad game. There's sometimes no music for it. The whip, like everything about it is.
I'm not a
just-
fan of that one either. But
it's
a
just-
lot of people say if you give it time, it actually gets good.
It's just not like the intro for that game is so boring and
Yep.
so bad.
Yeah.
Like if you make it in later, maybe I'll do a full playthrough of it one day, but overall that game is just bad. And it's not for a 64 game, it's not terrible.
Right.
Like it doesn't look bad. The camera isn't awful. It doesn't have really any like camera issues and stuff like that I can remember.
Yeah.
It was just boring and not fun to play.
Yeah. I could see that one being definitely one.
I'd probably put
Totally
that.
fair.
A lot of people hate the second one on NES. I fucking love that game.
Yeah, Jason hates like the original Game Boy ones, but I mean, for this time, I thought it was badass.
Fucking Game Boy, you can't really
Yeah.
hate on him too much.
I mean, fuck yeah, I'd
So-
take it. By the way, shout out to Scott, one of our customers that comes in. He totally picked up Kid Dracula for me.
oh snap! So
Yep.
you pretty much have the.
I
Collection
gotta pay him
done
back
then.
for it though, so that's gonna cost a lot. But
But
yeah.
you have the collection done at
I have
that
the North
point.
American collection complete now.
And once you get
Rondo of
Rondo
Blood.
of Blood, you're pretty much done. I don't really count like PAL releases and stuff unless they're only released there.
Well, I mean, if you count Rondo of Blood, then I'd have to count the Kid Dracula game on Famicom.
Oh yeah, that's a console release.
Yeah.
So
I got North America done. Yeah.
there you go.
I just need
North
a Haunted
America,
Castle
baby.
arcade cabinet now.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
Yeah.
That's the on the hunt. Mark's on the hunt for a Haunted Castle.
Yeah.
That shit's That shit's fucking crazy too. Okay, why don't we? I think we're at the end of our show. Might as well end it as always with the memory. Appreciate everyone tuning in this far.
Yeah, for sure, guys. Appreciate it. Definitely.
And Dave agrees with me on Castlevania 64 as well as Castlevania 2.
Yeah.
So let's get into our memory.
Xbox, 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 Xbox. Still petitioning for Xbox.
What do you want? The little boop, 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 boop,
Yeah, yeah.
the
I do.
Xbox original.
Yep.
Boop, 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 boop,
I want
boop.
it. I want it.
I mean, I like that intro. It's the best Xbox intro. So
Yeah.
and that's the best PlayStation intro.
Okay.
Don't fuck with my PlayStation intro.
It's been there for years.
yeah, it's a
Mix
memory.
it up.
Nah, dog.
Sony fanboy bullshit.
Fuck yeah, and we're keeping it. So this week we're gonna talk about some Halloween memories, whether it be a Halloween party, playing Halloween games, box. We're gonna fight it on stream right now. Let's fucking go. You've shown me some wrestling moves. I can take you. I'm a master of the craft.
I did show you some stuff. Collar and elbow tie up. That's as far as we got.
And Boston Crab.
I mean, I did a Boston crab. You didn't really teach.
Well, I can do one on you though.
All right.
Let's fucking do it.
Fucking right here, live.
Anyway, we're gonna talk about some Halloween memories. Hanging out with friends for their little Halloween parties, being all alone by yourself if that's kind of what you did, like whatever you did. What did you do for Halloween, Mark? What was
As a
your
kid
thing?
growing up?
As a kid growing up, as an old man that you are.
You know, there was times like when you had like I remember this one moment where this one kid had a birthday party, and like a bunch of my friends got invited and I didn't.
Oh yikes, that's
Bummer.
rough.
Yeah, that was always a sad thing. That was my saddest Halloween memory. It was like, oh man, guess I should have let that. Guess I should have stopped making fun of that kid for only getting
Yeah.
demos on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, that'll do it right there.
It was fucking demo kid.
the Pizza Hut demo disc
Yeah.
kid.
Yep, the demo boy. But anyway, fuck demo boy. But yeah, we got my I don't know, man. Okay, so I had this one party when I was in like second grade. And you know those things you buy at like the 50-cent machines? Those like you get them and they're like those things that like are sticky hands and you just like whip them at things and like it sticks to them and then like it comes back.
Oh yeah, I know what
Yeah,
you're talking
like
about.
those, like,
they were
rubbery-
literally like shaped like hands.
Yeah,
and you'd
rubbery things.
I love those things.
Yeah. So yeah, I used to have I had this one Halloween party and it was like, yeah, we called it Booger Finger.
Those things would get gross in about 30 seconds.
For sure. Yeah. And we had a party and like everyone got these fucking booger finger things. And it drove my grandma crazy because everyone would be trying to eat pizza and everyone would just be like throwing their booger finger on the fucking pizza and
Oh, that's
fucking it all
gross,
up. Yeah, it
bro.
was
That's so gross.
just but I remember just seeing my grandma freak the fuck out on all these kids because like they kept doing that. Meanwhile, my sister was having all of her friends over and they were watching The Crow. Like
oh,
right
there you
when,
go.
right when it
Nice.
first came out, and they were like, don't bother us. We're
That's a-
watching The Crow.
It's actually a fucking good movie too.
Yeah, I fucking love that movie. But yeah, I mean, so that was a cool Halloween memory. And then another one I want is that what's that?
Why is a juggalo talking to a pirate?
Oh,
That's fucked up, Racer.
fuck you, Racer.
How could you come in here
calling
and
me
say
a
that?
juggalo?
Wow.
Ah,
And I'll take
stream's
a pirate.
done.
I'll take
I'm
a
outta
pirate.
here.
Yeah. That's fucked up, dude.
oh man, I hate ICP so much.
Yeah, that's like the worst.
I think since it's been the show's been going, I think my face paint's been
His face paint has
Yeah.
wore off, just like
Sorry.
a juggalo's would, with
Yeah.
all that fucking rampaging and mosh pitting
gross.
and crushed
Ugh,
soda
ICP is
or
the worst.
Fago soda. I'm sorry.
Anyone likes IPP? I'm sorry. IPP.
IPP ultimate troll. I'm sexy Waldo, by the way, so fuck you. I'm
Yep.
not a pirate.
Oh, he called you a pirate too.
That's
Fuck.
better than I mean,
Oh yeah,
it's better than a juggalo.
gross.
Almost anything's better
I'm
than
gonna
a
walk in
juggalo.
traffic on my way home. But yeah, anyway, so one of the cool memories I had with Halloween was one year. It was the year I think another like I don't know. My friends were all fucking. They were busy or something, or maybe it would have been one of those years where, like, unlike this year, which is a cool year, even though it's COVID, Halloween's on Saturday.
Yeah.
So like that's the coolest time as kids, you know, which blows because they get, you know, trick or treating is gonna be fucked this year because of
Yeah.
everything. But it was one of those years where it was just like on a goofy weeknight, and I went with my brother Dom, and it was weird because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go trick or treating, but I gotta go to my mom's, and I was like, fuck, none of my friends are gonna come over here because I lived on with my dad, so
Yeah.
but my brother Dom agreed to go with me trick or
Okay.
treating, and man, he was so good at doing the makeup and shit, and like he got this like 3D crazy ass looking monster, like brutal fucking makeup, man.
Damn.
He looked awesome,
Okay.
and I just had like some plastic.
You had like
mask
a
on.
Charlie Brown,
Yeah.
like holes in the sheet thing.
And remember, every door we went to, everyone was like, "Holy shit, that's awesome, man!" And this guy too, but yeah.
You got a rock. This guy gets a fucking bag of
And
candy.
he was older too, so like he was like taking his little brother out, kind of thing. And it was cool, man, because like Dom was starting to party and hang out with his friends then, but he still took the time to take his little brother out. And I'm not talking like, yeah, fuck this, get it over with in a half an hour. No, dude, that's back when trick or treating was legit.
Yeah.
Back when you'd be trick or treating, knocking on motherfuckers' doors at like 11 at night and shit, still trying to go with it. Like I was
Yeah.
filling that pillowcase up,
You see those fucking lights on, you're going.
dude. For real, I'd be trick or treating until almost midnight.
Okay, so here's a good thing.
Now it's like,
Well, it ends at 8.
So were you a pillowcase guy?
fuck yeah.
Pillowcase is the way to go, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
You fit so much fucking candy in those
Oh yeah,
things.
I filled
Little-
plenty of
Little
pillowcases.
piece of shit bucket, no way.
No way.
Pillowcase. I get like a king size pillowcase.
Oh yeah.
Fill that bitch up. What we used to do is, you're right. It was back when trick or treating was like 3 hours minimum. You go
Oh.
out.
We go from 6 till 11 usually.
So that was the time where we would fill that pillowcase up, take a break at home, drop the pillowcase off, like empty it out because it was full.
Yeah, yeah.
And then go back
It
out.
was getting too heavy to
yeah,
carry. Yeah.
You dump that bitch out, and then
Yeah.
you come back and you've got like,
Round 2.
what the hell? How am I gonna eat all this?
Yeah.
How are my parents gonna?
Why do I
check
have
all these-
80% of this Kit Kats?
Why are these all popcorn balls?
So much cyanide. So many razor blades.
Yeah.
I can start a hardware shop from my freaking Halloween bag.
I gotta give my parents credit because they went through all that shit.
oh, no.
Every piece of candy.
Yeah, my dad. No, they never cared.
My mom. Well, you're up
Yeah.
in TC.
Yeah.
I'm
that's
down
true.
here. So it was when people were getting
Down
a little
here.
crazy. 11:10 in the snow, uphill, old lady's nightmares. that's what Chris had to go through.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. And yes. Yeah, that's crazy that you got any crazy Halloween memories?
Did you? Okay, I got a couple. Did you ever hit up? Question though. Did you ever hit up a 7-Eleven on your Halloween to get the free Slurpee?
No.
I did every year. That
Yeah?
was my thing, and it was not worth it. It was
No.
way out of the way.
I'm sure the line was nuts.
I missed a ton of fucking stops because
Yeah.
of it. Just because I wanted some dinky ass kid size Slurpee for free.
And here's the thing, a lot of mall kids growing up, because I grew up when malls actually like thrived and did good. But there's a lot of kids that went to the mall. They're like, "Oh, we're not going trick or treating door to door. That's weird. Strangers, candy, and
Yeah.
all that. We're going to the mall." And there's a lot of like the mall kids. I'm like, "Fuck that,
So,
man."
I tried the mall once.
I did the mall one time for my kid because it was raining outside.
and it was not worth it.
Oh, it was the worst experience I've ever had.
I got like if you went by pillowcase size,
Yeah.
I got maybe one of the corners filled up with candy, and it was just
dude.
not worth it. Dude.
All it is just the giant line.
yeah,
in your
exactly.
costume, inside, you're burning up, you're hot as fuck.
The
Everyone's
convoy.
packed around. You get barely any candy. Kid's miserable because he's standing in the line. He's
Can't
just like,
fucking run up to houses like you normally
yeah,
would.
man. Trick or treating is supposed to be in the hood, shitty mall.
I went trick or treating with my brother most years until we got too old to go. But I'm trying to think. Eventually, like there were just years where every year we went crazy hard. I didn't really ever do any crazy costumes. I usually went as like an army guy. There was one year I had oh yeah, okay, cool. I'm remembering this now. So the one year I got my mom to buy me one of those like Spirit Halloween. It was Halloween City at the time, I believe. But I got her to buy me one of those costumes. It was like a hooded, like a shrouded fucking specter. And I had little goggles that came with it. And I had this thing in my pocket, this little battery pack in my pocket, and they would light up red. So at night you could see like my red eyes
That's
with a
dope.
shrouded face. That was cool.
That's really cool.
That shit broke right away. That battery pack did not last.
Those are the cool ones, though, man. Those costumes.
I'm not going to tell whose Halloween parties I would go to, but that was where I first started consuming alcohol.
That's where you met Sarah, right?
No, actually, yes, but it wasn't at that Halloween party. I was probably 14 or 15, and we had a huge Halloween party out at my friend's aunt and uncle's farmhouse. They had like huge fucking barn with all the stuff set up.
So they're the ones that gave you booze at underage?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not calling any names or anything because they're great people. I was just persuasive. But yeah, I had like vodka and Ruby Red Squirt, and I'd get fucked up, and I did some karate shit. We had this my buddy's mom's boyfriend at the time was a black belt, and he wanted to do like this performance for people in the barn. He's like, "Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to break a wooden board." And I was like 14.
14-year-old drunk Matt Mays shows
And I
up.
was
Matty
like-
Ice, 14 and freaking lit.
I was like 14. Yeah, I was 14.
And just bah right through the board.
So he's like, "Okay, all you got to do, it's simple. You just got to punch through it." And I was like, "What do you mean? What the fuck does that actually mean?" Obviously, I want to punch through it. I don't want to break my hand on the board. He's like, "No, you got to imagine that board's not there, and you're just going to punch right through." And I was like, "Okay, if I break my hand, my mom's going to be mad. So you got to deal with that shit." So kind of pretty drunk, Ruby Red Squirt vodka Matt decides to go up with 30-year-old Jay. Shout out to Jay.
I don't think he's 30 anymore.
He's probably not 30 anymore. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to go for it. I never even tried this. We didn't have a practice round. You know, we did have a practice round. He's like, "Okay, I got this pillow here. I want you to fucking punch this pillow and see if you can, I'll let you know if you can do it." I did it. And he was like, "Yeah, yeah, I think you can do it." Fucking busted that board at age 14. I was a black belt at that point. Fucking amazing karate
That's
master.
awesome, man. Look at you. Fucking
So there was that. And then
sexy Waldo, everyone.
did you get to, I'm curious, did you ever get to the point where when was the point you hit where trick-or-treating was no longer your thing?
Um,
That was a Cobra Kai recruitment.
yeah. So, man, okay, I think the last year I went trick-or-treating, I had to make up a costume real quick because I didn't have a costume. And I was The Rock. I just grabbed a foam belt I had and, like, put my Rock t-shirt on and was just, like, holding my belt. And I'm like, "I'm The Rock, yeah."
Yeah.
And, like, I went with my sister who's, like, super short. So she, like, got passed to be, like, a kid and could still
yeah.
go. But, yeah, she's, like, 4 years older than me. So so she, like, everyone thought she was still a kid and everything. So, yeah. And then, yeah, I was The Rock, and we just kind of rolled around. And it was like, oh, that was neat because we did it as old people. But I was like, okay, it's over.
Yeah.
The dream is over.
The last one I did, I may have done one with my nephew. I'm not sure. The last one I remember, it was right when I got an original Xbox back. I bought one for some reason, and my buddy came over. He was like, "Let's go fucking trick or treating together." We're like 14, 15 years. I think we're like 15 years old. We're like, "Fuck it, we can get by. We'll get some candy and shit." And we just stayed up until like 4 a.m. playing Halo instead. We're like, my mom's like, "Hey, are you guys going out?" We're like,
Oh, you
Nah,
should have gone.
we're playing
still.
fucking Halo. It was like we're playing through the campaign. We were trying to beat it on Legendary. We're like, fuck
Right.
candy. We got pizza and pop.
Right.
We don't need candy anymore.
Go out
And that
cold.
That was like there was the brain, like my brain clicked and it was like, it's not that cool anymore, dude. Like
right.
you're fucking old now. Can't be doing this.
WEED.
Weed. No. But yeah, Halo killed Halloween for me. That's all I've come to terms
Hey, man, it's got to go sometime. But tell me what, when you ever have a kid, it becomes cool as fuck again. So, yeah.
14 was Racer's cutoff. 17 was Dave's cutoff. Yeah, it lost it. Yep, went with my nephew. Yeah, it's still like I'd probably go with my nephew again.
Chris is 5 foot and some shit. He's 38 years old. He still goes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I did have a Halloween party I went to one time, and I'm gonna always mention it because it's a great Halloween memory for me. Horrible memory for me, actually. And it was when I was Darth Vader. I went to this house trying to score with this one chick, and it was getting really good, and like I was getting towards it and everything. And it was at my buddy's house too. She was her roommate, and yeah, Darth Vader, rocking it. I drank jungle juice for the first time that night.
Nice. There you go.
This was before I was fat Mark who drinks every night kind of guy. Like I was pretty lightweight, and I fucking got so sick fucking hammered drunk. Luckily, this place was close to my mom's house. Problem is, it was way up on a hill. So I puked, and then I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here, dude. Gotta get the fuck out of here before anyone knows how fucked I am. I started walking down this hill. I'm in the Darth Vader costume still. I fucking rolled down this bitch.
Oh my God.
Just fucking rolled down this bitch. I fucking lost my Vader mask. That's gone. It's probably still sitting there on that hill. And then I'm walking home, and I'm only like 18, 19, I think 18, 17 years old, drunk as shit, walking down Veterans. And, well, not many people know what that road is. But, yeah, it's a main road in Traverse City there. And I see my shadow from the street lights, and I still got the badass Vader cape on, and I'm seeing myself walk. I'm like, fuck, I look kind of cool in that
So
shadow.
You're like Kylo.
Yeah.
Because you don't got the mask and shit anymore.
And then I walk into my mom's house, immediately just start puking in the bathroom. I walk down to my sister, and I'm trying to get this fucking cape off, and I can't because I tightened it too much. And I walk downstairs to, like, see her. She was having a smoke, and I'm just like, hey, what's up? What's up, man? Just fucked. And she's just, like, sitting there looking at me like, are you okay, dude?
You
Fuck.
fucking rolled down it.
Yeah, that's called just go trick-or-treating.
Just go trick-or-treating instead.
Don't do jungle juice.
How old are you now, Mark?
I
Mark is
am
old. He's an
33.
old fucking man.
I'm 33 years old now. I look like I'm like 52, but yeah.
That's just the white. It'll fucking wash off. Don't worry. You're not looking that old. Back in my day.
But yeah.
But yeah,
I think it's good.
I'd say that's probably it for our Halloween special.
Yeah. Thank you
Appreciate-
guys for watching.
Yeah, appreciate everyone. We had a ton of people out tonight for the live show. Appreciate everyone tuning in to the podcast as well. I know it's been a little while. We're gonna get back on track with these episodes.
Yeah.
Probably start doing some more live shit, stuff
sure.
like that. But yeah, we will see you next week on the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast.
Peace.
And to all you people out there on the live show, my God, thank you so much for coming out. Racer, I know you were a little late because obviously you don't want to catch the intro because it gets fun at the end, right? That's
Yeah.
always how streams and
I really
podcasts
appreciate
go.
everyone watching. I'm down to chill and chat with these guys. I just gotta piss. Super
Yeah, we gotta
fucking
piss
bad.
like a fucking race.
We'll be right back.
I want to start
I'm
doing.
gonna chat with them for a bit.
So I don't have all these crazy stories like Mark does, but man, I've got a lot of good drinking stories because I have drank a lot since I was 14, 15. So if you guys ever want to know some fun drinking stories, I don't share all of them on the podcast because they're not necessarily crowning achievements of mine, but they are fun stories to talk about. And then let's get this Waldo hat off. We've had enough of the Waldo hat. Oh, God. It hurts the head. It puts the lotion on the skin. Dave, what the fuck do you want? Racer, you have no fun drinking stories. Are you not a drinker? I understand it, and I respect it. It is something I do not recommend people get into. But once you get into it, it's like you can't fucking stop, man. It's just too much fun. Just be safe with it. That's all you got to do. I've not been safe with it. Well, I have been safe with it. I don't drink, therefore I can't have drinking stories. Ha ha ha. Even if I guess it doesn't have to be necessarily a drinking story. It can be like some people smoke weed, some people do cocaine. I don't recommend the latter, but I want your fucking number. Dave, you have my fucking number. I feel like I have you in my phone. And I have a story. Well, shit. Hey. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. Dave, I'm pretty sure I have you in my fucking phone. I am a drinker, but I am not fun. What do you mean you're not fun? You're fun on your streams? How can you not be fun when you drink? Dave Rivet, I've literally got your number. What up, bro?
Oh, we gotta get a picture of us together
Yeah, we should.
and use that for the thumbnail.
I don't do anything. I can't even if I wanted to. We're talking about because I said as you left, I was like, I don't have a lot of fun stories like Mark does, but I have a lot of good drinking stories. because I've done much drinking since I was like 14.
I heard
15.
like I was taking a pee and I heard you say cocaine. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing down there?
I did get all of the Bone Chillers on VHS. Oh yeah, this dude's a fucking Racer's a fucking VHS collector.
Oh, Razor, you got to go to this place. I got a place across the street from my house, actually. They have VHS tapes like they're crazy.
5 things to do in Bay City: bowling, banging, hose, bowling, ice fishing, drinking, and drinking. That's a lot more than 5.
And church.
Oh, 6. And the weed. I gotta pee.
The weed, the WEED. Yeah.
I gotta show you something, Racer.
He's got to show you something, Racer. Racer X. Calling me a fucking juggalo. I was so sad. But I guess I look at him like, shit, I kind of do. It makes sense. It's like, bummer. Yeah. Man, fucking fun episode, guys. Definitely hope you enjoyed us. Chit-chatting you. I was trying to keep up with the chat as much as I could. It's just kind of tricky to do when we're like flowing on a topic and stuff. And I would look over and see something. I'd be like, fuck, I want to say something, but I don't want to, mess the flow up. Kid was off the reservation. Your brother's Shaggy 2 broke for Halloween one year. He was a shitty juggalo. Oh, man. Yeah. I mean, I listened to ICP in 4th grade, so. Yeah. I was trying to dad that kid, man. I was like, dude, what are you doing? What are you thinking? At least you don't get called ma'am from every customer that sees you. Oh, shit. Hey. I'm the guy that calls everyone ma'am as, like, the worker, though. I always say, like, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. And people are like, hey, don't call me sir, bud. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, man. It's like what I'm used to. I call them people man a lot, too. And some people take offense to that. Man.
I call people man a lot, too.
Yeah. Far out, man.
Somebody get pissed at me, they're like, ma'am? I said, no. What's up, man?
Yeah.
Man?
Man. Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, man? You wanna fuck?
Oh, shit. So, yeah, Dave went to a party. And I think, I'm assuming this is like a Halloween party. And it was, he rode his first motorcycle that night. I was drunk as fuck. My friend was too and said, have some courage. Oh, good. I did well, but he threw my shoes away saying I could not go home.
What the fuck?
That is a fucked up night, bud. You become Ghost Rider that night? Shit. Like,
The night we played, I did well, but he threw my shoes away. I'm not your guy, pal. I'm not your buddy, guy. Okay, Racer. Are you still in here, Racer?
Oh, Jude, RPG Quester. So you're not a ma'am then. Okay. Who's RPG Quester?
RPG Quester is Kyle. He's a regular at my store.
Oh, yeah,
He's
okay.
a fucking great guy.
So Kyle, yeah, for sure. One of our workers, John. Oh, it's so great. My technician. He has long hair. And now that like he has a beard too, but it's not like a bigger beard, like so when he wears his face mask, it covers his whole beard, and he gets called ma'am all the time now, and it fucking cracks me up. It's hilarious. He would be some ugly ass woman.
Oh, is Dave talking about fucking Cards Against Humanity or something? One of the cards was suck the gayness out of Dave's ass with a vacuum.
Oh,
That
game is only fun if you play with really funny people.
You got to play
No.
with people with a good sense of humor. Racer, are you still in here? You better be, because I pulled something out to show you. It is not adult rated. He's got great skin.
Yeah, he's here.
Racer. Okay, so you're a VHS collector, and I do also collect the VHS. I do not have any here. I give them all to my dad because he is the biggest VHS collector. But I only show this to people I like.
Oh shit! Can I see it?
Yeah. Wow. I guess.
All right.
All right. So, I've got a small collection of laser discs, and I do have the complete trilogy of original Star Wars, the original trilogy. It is before they were royally fucked in the ass by George Lucas.
He's got him.
I've got those. I've got some pretty cool movies too. Let's see what we got. I'll pull a couple out here.
Show and tell time. I like it. This is my nipple.
There are many like it, but this one is mine. Probably two of my favorites I've got. The best Terminator movie.
Oh, shit. Shout out to Arnold. Just had heart surgery.
And then
See, Chris? I mentioned it.
And then best Die Hard movie as well. Wow.
Best Christmas movie.
Best Christmas movie. Yeah, that's fair.
Kermit the Frog here.
But yeah, I love I love Laserdisc. It's just Laserdisc is that format. Like obviously you're not going to watch it too much. I do have a Laserdisc player.
God, this kid. Give him the hipster metal of the year.
But
Pin it right on
they
his
look
shoulder.
that's the thing. It's like a thing with vinyl. It's like if you like that box art, like if you like the Twin Towers on fire,
Jesus, dude.
then you get the Die Hard box art.
It's got to be worth something.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Sweet.
But I just like that's it's the thing with vinyl. It's like they sound great, and then you get just the huge
It's like
album art.
Same way with siding. Vinyl siding. Vinyl is final.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, but okay.
Sorry, I don't listen to vinyl.
Mark's a digital guy. He listens to all his music on Apple Tunes, and then he fucking
I have CDs.
just buys digital.
I still have CDs in my car.
Mark has a couple cartridge games. They're just locked away in the attic in a fucking tote.
Liar. I have a good collection. I just don't put it on display because I don't know. I need to.
Mark, you look whiter than you usually do tonight.
Thanks, bud.
I'm working on my skin. I'm exfoliating. My band has a vinyl out, but you have to buy it at a store. What store would we buy your vinyl at? That's kind of fucking badass, actually, that you would do a pressing for a vinyl. That's kind of sweet.
It's gonna be exclusively at One Up Games, our first and only vinyl. Racer X.
You better sell that shit at my store. I actually sell records at my store.
Yeah, I would probably recommend selling it at his
Yeah,
store.
bro.
People go there.
I will sell the shit out of your vinyl. Come here. Come here. You're the mascot of the podcast. Come here.
Oh shit, he's got an electric Kish. That's a good
Really?
place to have it at. Yeah,
Dude, that's awesome. Oh, and audio. What the fuck, Racer? How do you have it at my
He's a big deal.
competition?
Did you know he can play games with his feet too?
I know, yeah. This man's crazy. He can play through, I believe, up to stage 3 of Metal Storm, the hardest fucking NES game ever.
And
With his feet.
he can play. He set high scores with our Super Mario Challenge with the controller upside down.
I feel like that would be easier than you think it would be.
I think it'd be easier than playing with my feet.
Well, yeah, I think the feet fetish thing is tough. Next time you get more vinyl, I want them. Sell them at my store. I will sell them for you.
Ryan Boyle, guy doesn't talk much, but man, fucking lingerer. If Limited Run Games ever ships it, I will bring in a signed color King of Fighters '98 vinyl.
Whoa.
Nice.
I'll buy it from you.
How much you want, Ryan? How much you
Sorry,
slanging?
I don't run with limited run games.
No, you're not a limited run guy.
I hate. Oh man, I'd love to rant about limited run. I think limited run's a garbage fucking company.
Oh wow, I liked them for Street Fighter or Streets of Rage.
The problem is they have all these fucking. So you get they do it well sometimes where they do the pre-orders where there's like there's a decent amount of copies that can go out to the public, and then for the shit you really want, it's like, okay, so at 10 a.m. we're gonna do a limited run of 2 copies, and then at 6 p.m. we're gonna do another limited run of 2 more copies.
Oh God.
So you can therefore have a chance at 4 copies of the game that you really want. No, they do like a limited run, and the problem is all these dickhead scalper bitches have their bots buy up 4,000 copies immediately.
Yeah.
So if by some chance you run the lottery and you win the chance at putting one in your cart, you get one. That's cool. Great. So that's cool. But the fact that like half the time Limited Run releases something that you actually want and you can't get it because it's limited, which I get the whole point of it. The problem is they just have bots that ruin it, just like eBay with their eBay snipers and shit like that ruin the whole point of fucking eBay.
Right.
Yeah, I just hate bots. And I don't like Limited Run because the shit's so limited. It's like,
It's almost like it's.
I know. I don't like them though.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. Like, why don't you just whatever? I mean, it's cool. I got Streets of Rage because of them, a physical copy, so I'm cool with that.
Yeah, and here's the other thing with Limited Run. Here's the other thing with Limited Run. I ordered a vinyl of Celeste,
Yeah.
a vinyl that they had already made in January of 2019.
Yeah, this is what Ryan just brought up. It takes ages,
I got that vinyl in June of 2018.
dude.
Now, most people don't get that lucky. That's good. That's
Yeah.
like a decent turnaround time for them. Jason, who orders just a shitload from Limited Run,
He does. He loves them.
he's waited almost a year for a game before.
That's insanity.
And you pay for that shit up front.
Yeah.
You don't pay for that when it ships. You pay for that day.
Yeah.
And they're just like, guys, we should probably start production on these, right? Like, it's been like 7 months. We should probably get these things cranked out.
how much to make, though. So, dude, no, like,
Celeste is a fucking incredible game.
oh
Chris.
shit, yeah, Chris, you need to play.
This is my game of the year
That
of
was a good one.
2018, 2017, whatever year that came out. Is one of my game of the years.
Yeah, Streets of Rage. Yeah, that took like 3-4 months to get to me, and that's good timing, man.
I just got a copy of that on Switch, actually.
Yeah, that's what I got it for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny that they did a limited run of that, and then they just released it physical on Switch.
Oh yeah, that's
Yep.
the one that it was weird. Yeah, it was cool because I day one on Game Pass, so I got it that. I played
Yeah.
it. I played the shit, and that's where I went out and got all my achievements. But I'm like, I still want to own a physical version. The only way is on Switch or PS4.
You know, I haven't played that in a while. We should, maybe we could do like a 3-player, 4-player.
For Extra Life.
Yeah, that'd be
Oh,
fun.
shit.
Oh, yeah. By the way, guys, we
Should
got a
probably
decent amount of
mention
people in here. We didn't mention it on the podcast because we're stupid. We're doing Extra Life 2020. Calm the fuck down, Zero.
Yeah, so if anyone doesn't know what Extra Life is, we do it every single year. What we do is we play games and we live stream, and we'll be doing it here, live streaming, and we do it for 24 hours straight.
Yeah.
Straight playing.
No
And-
breaks, no naps. Well,
Yep.
Mark usually takes a
Yeah,
nap,
definitely,
but
probably.
he's getting too old for that shit.
But what we do is we raise money for children's hospitals. So if you guys watch that and want to donate, we'll definitely have donation links and everything. So usually we raise about $1,000 a
Yeah,
year.
we've raised over $3,000 so far in all the years that we played. Probably
Yeah,
more
when we
than
first
that.
started doing it, we didn't make too much, but yeah, last 3 years have been pretty close to like right about or a little over $1,000.
So yeah, we'll be doing that here. We'll be doing it on the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast Facebook channel, the YouTube channel, and the Twitch. So any place that you guys want to watch that. Racer, I don't know if you're doing anything like that for Extra Life. I don't know if you're participating in that. If
Yeah.
not, if any of you guys want to, if you guys can share us for that, it's actually a big deal to us. We don't really ask for donations much on the channel or anything like that.
Yeah.
But for Extra Life, we always love donations. I think almost all of it is for almost all the proceeds go, if not all.
I think pretty much all of it, everything.
Yeah, I think.
it goes
all-
to we pick a hospital and we chose, we've always chose the Helen DeVos
Oh yeah,
Children's
did I
Hospital.
say St. Jude's?
It's Helen DeVos Children's Hospital in Grand Rapids, Michigan. That's where it goes to.
We thought about doing St. Jude's and we couldn't. So, but
Yeah.
we've always done Helen DeVos and we're gonna stick with it. So
Even though Betsy DeVos sucks, but
it's for the
about
kids.
the kids.
So fuck Betsy DeVos,
Not
but
shitty ass Betsy DeVos.
but the Children's Hospital is what matters. So we'll be doing that 24 hours. I believe it is November 7th to the 8th or November 6th to the 7th, one of those two.
Nope, it's November 7th.
Okay.
So we'll be streaming at probably 5 or 6 a.m. to start. And then
We actually didn't catch
Go
it
all
on
day.
fucking daylight savings time this time, so it's just 5 to 5 and not 5 to 6 like it was last time.
Sweet.
So we don't
Yeah,
have to
usually
deal with
every
that.
year it's on daylight savings. So
Name the game and I'll bring a system. I'm gonna have a ton of systems hooked up. I'm not sure what we're doing for, like last year we had a shit ton of guests, so I'm not sure what the plan is for this year.
yeah,
We may do some guests. I know COVID's still in the
yeah. So
the
we
midst
can't
of
have too
things.
many people over
So-
for that. But
we're looking into it.
we do also we play a shitload of Jackbox games.
Yeah.
Games like the Jackbox Party Pack and everything, where we can stream and you guys can be a part of it and play. We'll make sure we do that because I'll probably bring my Xbox over for it. Because
Yeah.
I have all the games for it and everything. So
And
you guys-
Racer, if you want to like stream your fucking, wow, that came out wrong. If you want to stream you playing Jackbox with us, I don't know that, but a lot of it has to do with like audience. Like you can get a lot of audience interaction with Jackbox.
yeah,
So the more people we get playing that, the better that those games can turn out. And it's probably one of the highlights of the streams usually because the suggestions are just so ridiculous.
no, it's a blast. And also RPG Quester. I know you got to work the 7th, but we play for 24 hours straight. So get
Yeah,
out of
man.
work. We're still gonna be going, man. So just hop on.
Yeah, even if you're a lurker in there, like here's the thing with it. The more viewers we have for that thing, the more people, the higher we're going to be up on the Twitch and Facebook and YouTube. And it's not for us. All of it's for the kids. That's our whole goal with it. So,
I mean, if you guys want to buy a T-shirt and all, that's pretty rad too. But I mean, yeah, it's all about raising money for the Children's Hospital that
Yeah.
day.
so anybody, and we'll try and figure out if we can do like guests and stuff this year. It's a different setup than what we had last year. But yeah, we'll figure out how we want to do guests and stuff like that. A lot of you are super tight, and I don't care about any of you really, like especially the people that are in here right now. Like you guys are all cool, and I don't mind having over. I just have to figure out if it's a good idea to have people over. So
Yeah, so I mean, they're definitely like you'll have people that are on the show. Like Clev Man will show up for a little bit here. Like he'll be here, and
we don't really have much of an itinerary set yet, but
Yeah.
we do.
yeah,
There are some games that we definitely want to play. It's a shame that it's a week before the console stuff drops,
yeah,
because it would be nice to it would be cool to do like a console unboxing or checking out the new consoles for it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see.
but yeah, like even we have like the Retron 77, which was where we can play old ass Atari games, and you bet your ass it's a yearly tradition now. We play Desert Falcon because that's the theme music for Fat Dude's Face Fucking Food. So we got to play some Desert Falcon.
Do you still have that Retron 77?
Yeah,
Oh shit. We'll play some Atari games. That was our early morning
yeah,
set list.
it's good. It's good for that time frame.
Yeah. You know what the thing I was worried about was? So I kind of have a bigger TV.
Yeah.
That might kind of suck to stare at for 24 hours straight. That was the thing I was a little worried about. So we might have to have some
No way.
further back seating here.
Oh yeah. We'll get it figured out.
Are you guys going to play Valorant? When Mark takes his old man nap, I will probably play some PC games.
Oh yeah, good call. That would be like your PC moment.
Yeah,
You can
it
just
would.
snooze.
It would have been perfect for a Jack 1 race. Dude, I just played through that game again. Platinum trophied it on PS4. I don't think you can even get close to how good I am on that shit now. I beat that game in like 5 hours just fucking around with it. And now I got everything down pat. Oh, damn it, Mark.
PC games.
We'll see. That Jack and Daxter Precursor Legend, that is a PS2 game. That's not a PC game.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man. I think I'm gonna start shotgunning some beers. Get ready for the night here.
Is
Night young.
Is that your way to fucking end the stream there?
No shit.
What time is it? Because I got to open and close tomorrow.
Do you really? God damn it! I'm gonna get kicked out now.
Give me 3 days. I can get it. Fuck off. You don't get to practice. I just played once. I know you play that shit in your sleep. You can't practice. That's some bullshit.
That's some bullshit.
And I also can't play Jack and Daxter for 5 hours straight on stream. Mark doesn't sleep for that long. He usually takes a couple hours, rejuvenates himself, that type of shit.
If you guys tune in late night on it, though, that's when Mark starts drinking.
Mark
That's
gets
when
Mark gets drunk as shit.
Yeah, that's when Mark. I got in a fight last year with somebody here, and I still don't really talk to the guy to this day. It's fucking sweet. So yeah, check it out.
You're doing
We got
a
in a
late night
debate-
stream only?
We got in a debate over Mario and Sonic, and
Is
it
that what
ended a
happened?
friendship.
Is that really what happened? You're right, it did.
Yeah,
We also had cops show up to my house that night.
yeah.
That was a fucking crazy.
We also left for a bit, went to Hooligans, did karaoke, hammered, walked in like fucking G's because Eric was fucking running karaoke. We walked in like fucking G's.
In our Matty Ice and Marky Mark t-shirts.
Yeah, yep, with our fucking gear on. Walked straight up to the thing and be like, "Yo, man, we got our show going, our stream going." He's like, "Yeah, man, I know. I was watching a bit ago. How's it going?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, we just, came in, grabbed a drink, and we wanted to do the karaoke." Immediately, next song was us. We killed it. Matt and I co-op, did some Beastie Boys together. Fucking dropped the mics, got the fuck out of there, and went right back to the stream.
Yeah, that was a fucking baller night.
Yep.
And I think our stream did not fail
No,
while we were gone either. It went okay.
nope. Yeah, it was
So-
awesome.
I got to work earlier. Can I request? So we can get any game requests that you guys want us to play for Extra Life. If you guys want to send us messages on our,
I'm gonna play
Facebook page.
Tubin. I'm gonna
Mark's
play
gonna play
Tubin again. I
Tubin.
don't care what anyone says. Just Tubin.
But if you guys want to send us any games you may want us to check out, I feel like we got to have a Mario Party. That'll cruise through some time.
Yeah.
And then Sarah
That's a good
loves
one.
playing Mario Party, and I love playing Mario Party. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, any
I hate Mario
games
Party.
any games that you guys want us to check out, we're more
Everyone
than
knows me. They know I hate Mario Party. But
Mark
yeah,
loves Mario Party. He's
I'll
a
still
big fan.
play. It's for the kids. I'll do it.
It's for the exactly. Well, Mark,
Yeah. I think we're gonna head out.
yeah, I think we're calling it a night here. We still, man, I got to be honest. This has been one of our most successful streams so far. We've had
These guys are awesome here.
got to
All
play
you guys.
got to play
Racer,
Balls of Fury
Chris
on
Lore,
Wii.
RPG Quester, freaking
Ryan, if you give me that
Ryan.
game, I'll fucking borrow that shit.
styling Ryan Boyle in here, dude.
But yeah, appreciate everyone tuning in for the show tonight.
Guys,
It's been a
big-
blast.
Dave Rivet in the house, man.
Fuck yeah. We had some great people in here tonight. It was a fun podcast too. So
Yeah, definitely. If you guys, we always stream too. We've been streaming a lot, so
oh yeah. I'm gonna start tomorrow's Warzone Wednesdays. I'm gonna start doing that shit. I know you love Warzone, bros. It's been I've just been having a lot of fun playing it. So I'm gonna start trying to get on a streaming schedule, and I'm gonna try and get Mr. Marky Mark. His contract stipulates he only needs to be here for the podcast, so I'm working on that with his manager, trying to
Yeah.
get him more
my agent.
here. Yeah, his agent,
Yeah.
trying to get him
I'm
here
expensive.
more than he has. Dave, did you get my text?
Fortnite Fridays, dog. Fortnite Fridays. I'll be there for that shit. Gotta get
I think I sent the wrong message to.
the wrong Dave.
I mean, I have Dave's old number. It starts with a 415.
But yeah, we're gonna be
Fortnite
doing.
Fridays. That's a Mark thing, bro.
That's a Mark thing.
That's Fortnite Fridays might have to be a Mark thing on the show, which, yeah, we can do that.
Nexomon noons. Every noon of every day, I play Nexomon.
Nexomon noons.
Yep.
And then I was gonna do Mosh Pit Mondays with you, maybe, where you come over and we just play a random mosh pit of bullshit, retro games.
I play
whatever.
WWF Warzone and only play as Mosh.
Okay,
Mosh Pit Mondays.
that's fine. You need Rivet's new number. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it.
This is your Chris Lore fact of the day. You need Rivet's new number.
I fucking love Chris.
Nexomon Mondays. No, man. Yeah, that's actually good.
You know what's funny is I've known Chris longer than anybody in this entire fucking thing.
First time I ever met Chris, I hated him. Chris doesn't even know that story.
Oh man, now you have to tell it.
Yeah. He was loud in a movie theater. And I was like
Oh,
seeing
that
a movie,
sounds
and I'm
about
like,
right.
who the fuck is that guy
Oh my
in
God.
front of me being loud as shit? And then I realized I saw he was sitting next to Brandon Rouse, and I'm like, I know that guy, but who the fuck is that guy? Because he won't shut the fuck up.
Next
And then he came into the store, and I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? Man, I fucking hate that guy. He's so loud in movie theaters.
Fuck me. Tell me.
And then,
You
yeah.
were loud at a movie theater.
Yeah, and then, yeah, you ended
Chris
up being a
Lord.
pretty fucking cool guy, man. So, and you bought a hoodie at
Man,
trippytees.com.
I love that Dave knows Chris Lore, by the way. Dave is on our YouTube and Chris is on our Facebook. And by the way, Chris, Dave thinks that you are epic. And he also likes Be Done. I met
yeah.
Chris paintballing probably when I was about 14 or 15 years old. And he
Fucking hate you too.
he was a fucking
Love you, Chris.
that man was a crazy man then. That was when what the fuck was that? I'm
If
gonna
you
try
don't know
and-
me, man, I talk some shit, but I end up loving you in the long run.
What the fuck was that paintball? Bandit paintball, I think it was, out in Saginaw. Not too far away from where my work is. Oh, man. That's awesome. We went way back. Call him Nitro. I don't know what the fuck that means, but that should be interesting. Oh, man. But yeah, Chris has always been wild, and I've known him for a long time. He's a good guy. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, man, everyone here. Andy's in here too still. Andy Harrington. That guy's fucking a badass. He does a stream, him and his kid do.
Fuck yeah. They do
Busted Skip.
yeah, I love it. I love
Busted
it.
Skip.
What was their oh man,
They
what
just
was
did Ghostbusters on
Yeah,
Wii.
yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah, Ghostbusters on Wii. They did a good job. Him and his son came in, and really great people. Hell yeah.
Kyle has to take off. He's getting too distracted from his school stuff. Well, get your shit together and get your school stuff taken care of, Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle.
And and come see me at work sometime, man. I know you're super busy with the wife and the life and all that stuff.
Later, Ryan. Thanks for that Castlevania
See
game.
you, Ryan. It was nice. Thanks for tuning in tonight, man. You've been here since the
If
beginning.
it wasn't for Ryan Boyle, I wouldn't have completed my North American Castlevania collection.
If it wasn't for Ryan Boyle, I would not have gotten a PS5 pre-order. So
That's right.
I love you and I miss you, and I can't wait to see you again.
Order of Ecclesia, because of you, bud.
Sadie, away from the weed. Stay away from the weed. Says Chris. Sadie, away from the weed.
All right, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Jesus. All right.
Everyone's leaving. They're like, "Fuck off,
Yeah,
Mark."
we're gonna leave
Fuck
before
off,
you.
man.
I'm gonna hang up before you hang up. Okay.
Yeah, like
I'm cooler than you.
Yeah,
So
like,
fuck you
bye.
and peace out. All right. Bye, Racer. Bye, Chris. Bye, Dave. Bye,
Sexy
Ryan.
Waldo is out.
Bye, Kyle. I love all you guys. We will see you next time on the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast. Peace.
Later, boys.